Also, we're on the internet now. Also, she wanted me to let you know that, Sean, you are indeed the bottom, and Jake, you're a gentle lover.
I'm a sloppy power party bottom. I've been saying that for years.
I hope you're watching, Katie, because I set it up for you.
I have delicate fingers, so...
Damn right you do.
Anyway, hello, Internet.
Excuse me. I'm getting out my spells.
It's more exciting because Celine was here to add extra to it. That you were here to be a part of that. So
I'm glad I got to witness that moment.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Hello, Internet.
Hi.
This is Nerd Immersion. We're playing
We're about to go away for the weekend.
We're gonna stay in a hotel room with this. You guys want me drinking a little bit? Because so...
Yes!
You know what, guys?
I'm gonna bring some white wine.
I'm trying to descend into a fantasy realm.
Yeah, you are!
Jake, you're not making it any better, my friend. You really are not.
Alright, I'll leave it alone.
So
D&D...
Oh, I wonder if you guys were role-playing in the dream.
Oh, well, Katie...
Text her and asked.
Like one of you in a wizard's hat or something?
Probably me.
You roll
Sounds
dice
like a
to
thing
see
I'd do.
what you guys do next.
Sex dice.
Sex dice.
Sex dice now.
60-20.
Oh, God. I hope nobody I know is watching right now.
I hope they all
I
are.
hope not.
I hope your mom's not.
I hope my mom's not specifically.
Yeah. Other than that, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
care. That's
care
cool.
about anyone else you know.
Alright.
Just
You don't
your
care
mom.
about anybody.
Are you ashamed of his love? Is that what this is?
Dude! That cuts like a knife! Can't believe you said that about me.
Celine said that about you.
Tomato.
Nah. Did I though?
Yeah, we were all right here.
Alright, Ted, what's happening?
I'm just saying.
Just letting this play out. For
Yeah, I'm trying to cut it short.
I see, but
I feel like we've reached the end.
All right. So anyway, guys,
Yeah, you're welcome. I was saying that.
I will also say, as a point of fact, logistically,
Yes.
because that reminded me that the internet has gone out to say, just so you are aware, because the microphone is attached to the table, it is a massive conductor for anytime anybody hits the table. It just so they're like, maybe we should attach it to the ceiling.
It's a good thought.
Sorry for hitting the table a lot. I know I do a lot when I get excited.
Or all the time.
The thing I just thought of is that we asked Shovel Knight last game
Oh yeah.
why he was here, and then before he answered,
Things attack.
had him
Oh no.
we had him barricade us in. Shovel Knight, why are you here? Never mind. Do the thing.
And then tell us.
But he didn't tell us.
No, we never got that
Hey,
conversation.
No, because we interrupted him.
Up.
We did.
All right,
Yes.
that was it.
All right, so a couple logistical things. So we did reach 1,000 followers here on Twitch. There's a pile of things that I'm going to be giving away off in the corner. We debuted them last night on the Horde of the Dragon Queen campaign stream. I will be showing them again tonight, probably after we get back from the break. But that will be going live in the next 2 or 3 days. Before I head down to PAX, that giveaway will go up and be live. And again, as per all of our other giveaways, they are basically follow us on Twitch and subscribe to us on YouTube are your required entries. Then you can do other things like retweeting the tweet with the giveaway. That will be a thing. If you subscribe to us on Twitch, that gets you 10 more entries. Following us, go on Facebook and all the other places will get you additional entries, and you can refer friends, and that will get you more entries. But you only have to do the 2 things, which a lot of you already are, so it doesn't actually require any extra effort from you. It is open to international folks, so, you know, by all means, if you want to jump in from wherever, my wallet will hate you, but you'll be happy. So that's really what it all comes down to. Speaking of PAX, the 3 of us here are all going to be there this weekend. I will be there all day Friday. I will be potentially playing in some games on Friday. These guys are coming in town Friday night, but we will be there over the course of the convention, possibly playing D&D with some of you guys, depending on the events you're in, but also walking around, doing interviews, and with folks there, media coverage, as well as just hanging out and enjoying the convention. So if you're around, come find us. We're in places. we don't have really like any setup like schedule or plan like meetup stuff, but we're around.
It's one of our best qualities.
It is probably, yes. Xanathar's Guide to Everything was in early release, came out Friday. I have put out 2 videos currently. Also, speaking of which, a limited edition copy like that is one of the things that's being given away. This one, not this one. This one.
This one's mine. I bought it with my money.
It's so nice. It's like, it's really, really
It's got the matte kind of material
the
there.
Ooh. It does feel
Did I tell you about the thing on Friday that happened?
No.
So, I went into the comic shop at New Paltz and was like, hey, are you guys getting Xanathar's Guide early? And they were like, I have no idea. Can you... Crosstalk over here. And, yeah, don't care. So, they were basically just like, yeah, I don't know, come back, like, call again tomorrow morning. So I did, and they had it, so I went and I bought it. And then I went to school, and I only had one thing to do at school, which was like a diagnostic for someone coming in for speech stuff. And they had canceled 2 weeks ago, and no one told us. So, like, I drove to New Paltz for no reason except to buy the last copy of Xanathar's Guide at the comic shop.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Everything
It was
worked
the
out.
only reason I wasn't furious.
Yeah.
Like, I drove there, I worked on prepping it with the 2 other people I'm working with. We waited around for 2 hours, and nothing happened. And had I not just picked up Xanathar's Guide, I would have been fuming. But I was like, I got stuff to read. He's okay.
Frog Toys, hello, and thank you for returning, by the way. Yeah, first time since you've been a more recent addition to the channel. This is the first time you've seen me in the DM chair, which is funny to me that, like, a lot of the newer folks haven't seen that just because of the way the timing of things have worked. So we're going to get into the game in just a second here. I'm just trying to think if there was any other announcements. Yes, there will be. I have, like I said, 14 videos in the whole to be edited and uploaded for Xanathar's Guide. There is a comparison video comparing every subclass in Xanathar's Guide versus its Unearthed Arcana appearance. So there's a video for each individual class. So I've done like 15 of those. I've got like another 10 to 15 to do, as well as reviews of the downtime activities and the common magic items. The spell review is already out. The general What's New video is already out. The video for yesterday's Unearthed Arcana that came out is also coming up. It wasn't that good. You weren't really missing anything. But you can make your own decisions when you watch the video. Think that pretty much covers it. As far as I am aware, we are still going to be next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is the week of Thanksgiving here in America, but we are still playing. So just to keep that in mind, so there will. He can't be here, but it doesn't mean we can't play or do something.
It's my sister's birthday.
Don't sound so excited.
It's my sister's birthday.
Sound even less excited.
Sounds like it was just.
Anyway.
Don't just get quieter. You don't have to get quieter to be less excited.
Don't you know he's an actor and teaching kids how to act in school? Come on now.
In high school, it's not real acting.
That's a good point.
It's just
I
being
can see
intelligible.
where they learn their enunciation.
That's hurtful. That's because you've seen them. They can say
It's
whatever
bad.
they want because they. That's.
It's rough sometimes.
Anyway, Shovel Knight, my good companion.
One more.
Gotta set the
Oh,
scene.
okay.
Let me. Yeah, I'll get us there.
One last thing.
So we may be having a Curse of Strahd this month. It remains to be seen, but we're working out that schedule. As we know, we are getting closer to the completion of that. We are also getting closer to the completion of this campaign as well. So we're starting to slowly tidy up and wrap up some of the other games that we've had, kind of loose threads out there, to continue on. And now that with Xanathars as a resource, it allows everybody to further build more interesting and new characters that may be refreshing, that they kind of felt they were a little stagnant on what their options were, and now that's not necessarily the case. So I think that pretty much does it as far as announcements. Again, see what packs this weekend. And with that, I think we can roll into Tomb of Annihilation. So this is episode number 8. For those of you who did not join us last time or previously, essentially our party had made their way through the jungles of Chult to the lost city of Omu. They recently spent a lot of time going through the various shrines of the 9 gods, obtaining puzzle cubes, which they did. The last one was contained within the Fane of the Night Serpent, a UNT temple ruled by. Just do it. Just do it.
Just rip it open.
Okay.
And they retained that. Fought an onslaught of UNT with the aid of the Red Wizards. Fought a Hydra, and basically it got a little rough there.
We almost died.
And the Red Wizards did, basically exhaust almost all of their resources. We ended with the party obtaining the final puzzle cubes and prepping to enter in to this final tomb. And that's pretty much. No, it's not called that. But
The Tomb of Acererak.
no, it's not also called that.
The
Either.
Tomb of the 9 Gods.
That's the one.
I know what it's called. It's just more fun to say the Tomb of Annihilation.
Yeah, I'm
It's
just
the name we
proud
gave.
of you for
Toomey
remembering.
Toomington.
I pay attention. I know things sometimes.
Toomey McTombface.
Ah.
So
Is there a face on the tomb?
I'll reset the scene when we actually get to that part.
But first, we want to hear.
Okay.
Shovel
Shovel Knight.
So you guys were where? Did you
Inside the tomb. We barricaded.
No.
I
No,
thought we
you
barricaded
didn't go into the
ourselves
tomb.
in the tomb.
We
No.
went to where the kobolds were.
Yes, kobolds.
Barricaded
You're
ourselves
right.
in the market.
You're right,
And then
you were
told
dying.
Shovel Knight to tell us his tale.
Because we were dying. That's right.
We were very close to dying. We feel so much better now.
So much better.
Nah, we do.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Good. All
I
right.
feel great.
Great. So yes, you guys, and your exact wording was what brought him here.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you asked for. Okay. So he looks at you motionless
With the
The fucking tea.
through his tea, and he says, "I'm surprised you have asked me that, sir. We've been traveling together for quite some time, and I've, gone through heroic adventures and other adventures with you.
I was wondering why.
Oh, because you found me, sir.
Oh, okay.
But I'm here searching for lost love, sir.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Tell me more.
Ah. Well, as I am known as Shovel Knight, she was known as Shield, or is known. She is. She's still alive. I will find her.
Mm-hmm.
Shield Knight. We traveled the land. It was grand. She was stolen. She was stolen away from me, though, by an evil enchantress, and her order of disorder. It's fine. I can't remember. I haven't played Shovel Knight in a long time.
Wait. It wasn't the Red Wizards, though.
No, sir.
Okay.
At least I don't believe
There's
so.
an evil enchantress in head of.
She does evil dances.
Anyway, so your Shield Knight was stolen away,
Yes, sir.
and you're in Chult to get her back.
Well, I'm searching here.
All right.
One of the places.
Why here?
Because she wasn't anywhere else.
Fair.
That's true. If we could find, what was it? There was the jewel thing that
The navel of the moon.
the navel of the moon, which
Good call, Jake.
if we could find that, maybe we could find Shield Knight. Where was that supposed to be?
You recall your favorite Tabaxi hunter, Bag of Nails, was said that he was here searching for the navel of the moon, a fabled treasure in Omu, hopefully attempting to use its alleged powers to find his lost son.
Aha.
Okay, so if we can
Find
find that, maybe we can find your Shield Knight.
He goes, "That would be wonderful, sir. I would have gone, but the snake things was weird. I
Yeah.
chose not to swallow a snake."
I thought that was fair. It was gross.
I did not like it.
Because I also didn't know if it was going to work.
None of us did, Shovel Knight.
True. Sometimes you just gotta go for it, you know?
Sometimes you just eat a snake.
Slithers right down your throat.
Then back out again.
Yep.
Did I ask you a growing up question?
What?
It's completely off topic. It just has to do with snakes, so I'll ask you later. Don't
Okay.
worry about it.
Also, Celine, reminder that your class has changed slightly. You do less damage,
Why?
and it is a bonus.
Come on.
And it is a bonus action to activate your lightning.
Why? can't I just play it the way it's been? We
No.
only have like 2 more episodes. Come on.
That is a total lie. With the way you guys play, this is probably going to be like 8. It's 1 dungeon, but we'll see what happens.
Notes and like I understand how this works.
It's the same, only worse.
No, it's not.
That's what I said. You said no way, it's better.
No, it is better overall. The
How?
class is better overall.
It's worse for now.
It's worse for Celine. It's better overall.
So wait, so what is it now that I do?
You do a d6,
Gross.
and it is a bonus action to activate it each
Wait, why
turn.
does it say D on it? Oh, because I'm two-handed. That's why.
Yes.
But every time you level up, you can switch.
Wait,
Is
hold
that
on.
what it said?
Plus D.
I'll read that
It's a
part.
D6?
It's 1d6 for the lightning damage.
That's the lightning damage. So it's not 2D6?
No, it's 1d6.
Boo.
It's
Alright.
1d6.
Until
Yep.
10th level.
You can
right?
change your environment choice when you gain a level in this class.
Also, you now can breathe underwater.
Huh?
You can breathe underwater now. And you have a swim speed.
I was able to breathe underwater.
You now have a
before.
swim speed of 30 feet. So previously you would move at half speed. You could breathe underwater. Now you can
And
swim.
The lightning thing at the end of at my turn is.
It's just a bonus action to do it. It doesn't have.
But it doesn't have a limit on how many times I can do
No,
it?
you can do it every turn as a bonus action rather than it just happening for free. It is now your bonus action to do it, which is more balanced.
It's lame.
The other options are also way better.
So you switch if you want.
You can switch. If you want to switch now, I will set the scene. If you want to switch which one you are for the levels up that you just
I already
did.
have a page up.
All right. If you want to do that now, while I continue to paint the scene, you don't have to, but you can if you want to.
Check it out.
Because you leveled up twice, we can
I like
just say
Tundra.
that happens. It's better now.
Tundra's way better now.
All right. So he tells you that. He says, "That would be wonderful, sir."
Well, we'll do our best. I think first we should try and stop people from.
Because of course, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
man.
maybe we'll find that in.
Because this is it. We didn't find it anywhere else.
Exactly.
Well, we haven't checked all of Jolt.
No, that's true.
I'm going to say we didn't check most of Jolt.
It's supposed to be in Oma, sir.
Yeah.
So,
we checked a lot of them.
If not here, I mean, maybe back at the Yuan-Ti Palace. It seemed like there.
You
might
guys
have been-
did kind of book through that, so.
If we took the time.
Well, Shovel Knight, you've helped us a lot. If we get out of Omu alive and stop this death curse, I'd help you find Shield Knight.
Yeah, man.
I got nothing else going on.
He goes, "Well, any assistance would be appreciated.
Yeah, man.
But for now, I shall serve you, sir, as is my knightly code."
All right. But I do appreciate that. You want to dig us out then?
Of course, sir. You blinked.
I sweat. I sweat watching them.
Oof.
Woo.
That looked rough.
Yeah,
Looked like a lot.
it's impressive though.
Yeah, I thought so. All right. To the totem.
Yeah. Hanging out outside, definitely.
Let's go.
Okay. So you guys are... Let me just get you... Let me
I
flip
go.
back to the entrance of the tomb, which is 14. Oh, see chapter 5.
That's written on the obelisk.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Near the base of a cliff, a 15-foot tall obelisk of cracked stone is draped with vines and black moss. Behind it, you see a dark passageway obscured by withered creepers. A second, smaller tunnel burrows into the base of the cliff to the east. You read the obelisk. The obelisk radiates a strong aura of abjuration magic. We'll just say you guys knew that. But I think you did know that actually from before. Clearing the vines and the moss off the south face of the obelisk, it exposes a message carved into it in common, which is the Acererak
You gonna stay?
pen. It's 17, right? First warning? Yes, so you get that.
You want me to reread it?
Yeah, just in case they forgot.
Sure. Acererak's first warning. Fear the night when the Forsaken One seizes Death's mantle. I'm reading like this out loud to you guys.
Why is Carrick reading like that out loud to us?
And the seas dry up, and the dead rise, and I, Acererak the Eternal, reap the world of the living, Those who dare enter, take heed. Sorry. The enemies oppose. One stands between them. In darkness it hides. Don the mask or be seen. Speak no truth to the doomed child. The keys turn on the inside only. I'm sorry, I don't like it. Take a look at it.
Oh, well, it was dramatic.
So wear the mask. Is that mask keep putting on?
It's either this mask or my death mask.
We got 2 options, so.
You look silly.
I know. It's okay
though. All right, so to recap, don't speak truth to the child.
Yes.
Lie to children.
Okay. Keys turn on the inside.
Keys turn inside. Anything else?
Don the mask or be seen.
Who's Don the mask?
Put a mask on and become invisible.
Alright, and then what else is on the obelisk? Aside from the
That is it. That is on the side, basically, as you walk up the south side of the obelisk.
Alright. And there is that big hanging gargoyle, right?
Yes. 3 stone gargoyles watch you from narrow ledges carved into the cliffside. Each has the face of a bearded devil, its mouth agape in a silent scream. I'm not. It's this face. It's like that. The bearded.
Okay.
That face.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So not like a bearded devil.
No,
devil
that
with
face.
a beard. Got it. Cool. Lie to children. Got it.
And there's the cave in front of us.
Correct. Yes, you see. You're a 15-foot tall obelisk. A second. Yes, you see behind it is a dark gray passageway obscured with withered creepers. A second, smaller tunnel burrows into the base to the east. So basically, you are coming up. There's an obelisk. About 15 feet beyond it, there's a dark passageway. And then to the right, there is a shorter, like a smaller tunnel carved into the side of the cliff.
You guys want to check out that smaller tunnel first?
Yes.
All right, cool. Let's do that.
Okay. You guys head towards this.
I'm ready in action to shoot those gargoyles if they move.
Okay. So you're heading down. Alcoves run the length of a narrow tunnel, each one featuring a bestial statue standing or squatting above a basin of oil. Basically, you look down this tunnel. It is 20, 40, about 60 feet long, and at about 20 feet in, you can see that there's alcoves carved out, and there is 2, 4, 6, 8, and 1 at the far end.
Are they the 9 trickster?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. 8, not 9.
Oh, okay.
2, 4, 6, 8. So you can see these kind of because you're looking down a 5-foot hallway, and you can see that it the light sort of coming in from behind you dips. And that's what you can see from outside. Do you choose to go down the tunnel?
I would like to check for traps.
Oh, I would like to watch him check for traps.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check, please.
Shovel Knight, I also want you to check for traps.
Of course, sir. I'm not very good at it.
Nah, me neither.
I will also check for a trap.
Well, let's be real. You're going in front. You're going to be the one searching.
Oh.
Because if you're in the front of the tunnel, you're either going to find him or you're not.
Okay.
Find him one way or the other.
Shovel Knight bolt search, or
I'll say you can squeeze in because you become a seamless fighting unit.
we are pretty good at it. Shovel Knight got a 15. I got a 9.
He doesn't think that he sees anything in the way of traps.
Okay.
So you move down this and get to the first set of alcoves. You see Moa and Wongo on opposite sides.
Okay.
You move further.
Are there places to put?
There are statues.
Cubes?
You do not see that here. You just see statues. Standing or squatting above a basin of oil.
Right.
The next set is Aijin.
Oh wait, did we find what's his face at the kobold place? The Omuan translator?
Oh, we haven't gone back to look for Carrot? No.
Orvex, he would have been at
where we went
to take that long rest.
No, he was at the compound. I think.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You don't know where he is.
No.
I thought he was at that first compound we found him in.
The wall.
Doesn't matter anymore. Aijin and Obelaka is the next set.
Okay.
Then the final set.
Wait.
I'm sorry. The third set is Papazodal and Kubazan. And then the final set, my mistake, is Nang Nang and Shigambi.
Okay.
Each statue is 3 feet tall. It is on a pedestal. As you walk down, who has the puzzle cubes?
I do.
Jake has
As you walk down, the oil just bursts into flame.
Cool.
Nice effects.
You only see the eight of the 9 trickster gods here.
No Unk.
You do not see one. No, you come to the end of the hallway, and there is. So you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, and each one of them now has subsequently lit up with flames as you've brought. But it only was like as you passed them, then they lit up.
Right.
What's at the end of the hall?
All right. So.
Like, does it continue? Is this the end of the hallway?
It terminates.
Okay.
And
Unk was the flail snail?
yes, if you can make
The enemies oppose. One stands.
you can make
between
me
them.
a
In darkness it hides.
either a perception or an investigation check.
All of us?
Just you, and you have advantage.
Great.
I'll tell you why in a second.
22.
You see a secret door
Oh shit! There's a secret.
that slides away and reveals Unk, the flail snail pedestal statue with the torch also lit.
Nice!
Solid.
As you look, you see hanging on the Ankh statue is a golden pendant shaped like an eye.
Okay. I'm gonna everybody move back.
Okay.
Except for you. You stay within 10 feet.
Okay. Patches, go outside.
I'll take it.
You have it.
Okay. I'll look at it.
Make me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh shit. Pretty good. 4. So that's 19.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Cool necklace.
Thank you.
Make me an intelligence saving throw.
Ah!
Oh man.
Uh-huh.
7.
7.
Nothing happened. I was just fucking.
Ah! You got me.
But now the false sense of security has set in.
Oh, no.
He said, removing the false sense of security.
Alright.
So we have this, and it's what is this? It just looks like a golden eye
Yeah.
pendant.
Yep.
How big is it?
Like that big.
Alright.
It's like an open eye. You can see sort of like you're
Yu-Gi-Oh!
kind of. But it's shaped, like an eye.
Right.
It's open, right? There's a pupil in the middle, and it's on a chain.
Alright.
Cool.
There, math.
You want to use detect magic?
You want to just take a short rest and focus on it?
Alright, so we have don the mask. Do not speak to me. Okay, so I feel like the enemies oppose. Right.
Makes sense.
Makes sense with the statues.
Which were the last 2 statues in the row?
Nang Nang and Shagambi.
Alright, so those 2 were enemies in the story. And then one stands between them. It's Unk, in darkness it hides.
In that secret door.
Yes.
I got it.
Don the mask or be seen. I don't know what that means, but we have an
Well,
eyeball.
I mean, I was gonna say we have an eye pendant.
Right. Speak no
Something
truth to the doomed
see-through it?
child. The keys turn on the inside only. So I feel like we did this side of things. I think I'll spend an hour focusing on this here pendant.
Where do you spend the hour focusing?
I'm gonna do it after.
In the sight of the 3 gargoyles? Where's the deal? Do you stay in the tunnel you're in? Do you go down? Do you go back? What do you do?
Stay in his tunnel.
Yeah, we'll stay in this tunnel and do that.
Okay.
Maybe the.
You stare at it for an hour, and it's not a traditional magic item, so it doesn't have anything.
But it is magic.
Maybe you don't know. It doesn't. It doesn't.
Maybe
You can't attune to it, and it doesn't identify as a magic item. So,
maybe
like,
if you wear
as per
this,
the short
gargoyles
rest.
Won't see you.
Well, you guys walked.
Up to the gargoyle. Up to
Yes, but
we didn't go in the cave.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
And though it said it was the cave was covered by creeping vines
Yeah.
or vine creepers
Just
or jeepers creepers.
Correct.
Were those the vines that were attacking us in the woods when we were hanging out with our December?
You didn't look at them close enough.
We should look at them closer.
If we look at them closer, don't they attack us?
We should look at them closer with our attention, not with our bodies.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Okay.
I'm on board. Sorry.
Alright, so we leave this cave, I guess.
Okay. And where do you head?
We look at those vines on the other cave. Do they
So-
look like the creeping vines?
How do you, when you walk there, do you skirt the cliff where the gargoyles are again above you, right?
Yeah, no.
Do you
we
skirt the
definitely-
cliff, or do you walk out of it, go past the obelisk, which right, you've got obelisk, cave, obelisk tunnel is over here, cave,
Right.
gargoyles are up here. Do you try to eke along the wall, or you just whoop, go out and over like you normally would?
Whoop sounds like my style.
Eke along the wall.
Unless someone tells Bill to eke along the walls, he's just going out.
I don't
I mean,
know.
again, I've been following Carrick this whole time.
That's true.
I follow Carrick's lead. But
Why don't you... But you sent Patches out earlier.
Yeah, Patches
Did anything
outside.
happen with Patches?
Not a thing.
Why don't you guys go out?
okay,
Alright.
I go out.
You're out.
I'm out.
Like out of the.
Yeah, out of this cave.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna get on Patches.
Alright.
You're on Patches.
I'm out on Patches.
Alright, do those vines look like the ones that attacked us?
Make me a nature check.
Oh.
What do you think?
Natural 20! So a 19!
You don't think that? You just think they're vines?
I think they're just vines.
Alright, cool. I look at them too. Just peek my head out a little. And would like to make a mid-nature check because
Sure.
I like Bill. I don't trust him though. 12.
Those are rebulses.
Look like vines.
Alright. I think he's on with this one. Nothing. So,
So
So,
So-
I guess keep going.
yeah, I'll eke along the wall.
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Eking along the wall.
Why?
He's just standing out in the open. The gargoyles don't seem to. They haven't moved. If they can even move at all,
If they can even move at all.
they could just be
I
gargoyles.
don't believe in that.
Do their eyes seem to follow us as we go?
I'm
They're
already
stone.
I was paranoid magic
So no.
before, but now I'm paranoid.
Like
With-
regularly?
I don't
Yeah.
Alright.
trust stone statues.
Oh, is this a new development
No.
for Mary?
Last time I was around one, I turned to stone myself.
That's fair. As you move along the wall and get about halfway, you feel the necklace tugging you towards the obelisk.
Oh.
Oh ho.
What are you doing?
It's not like a
It's not like it's
Whoa!
floating
It's not
and,
like it's
pulling
like
you.
it's the hook pulling you off stage.
I feel it.
You feel like it's drawing you towards the obelisk.
I'll run over there.
Okay, you run over there and then you feel it drawing you further to the west.
Oh. I feel it drawing me further to the west. This necklace.
So are we gonna listen to the eyeball now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Is
I'm
that-
ready in action to shoot anything that jumps out near me.
Ah!
That's not one of these
No,
shots.
too late. Shoot Bill.
I choose not to use my ready in action. Ah!
Then something else jumps out.
Alright.
All right. So you're
scary.
heading over to where this is tugging you.
Yeah, I'll head over towards where it's tugging me.
All right. It pulls you towards an area of thick foliage to the west. So as you make your way towards it, make me a perception check. Just you.
With advantage?
Nope, not this time.
Oh, that's pretty good. 21.
All right. So you kind of start to see that there's more to this here. So you pull aside heavy undergrowth and you uncover an archway in the cliff face. Stone skulls peer down from the lintel, and old bones litter the threshold. As light strikes the entrance, a swarm of bats screeches out from within.
You guys see those bats?
Yeah.
This
Did
appears to be another entrance.
Let's check out this entrance
Okay.
instead of the other cave.
Okay.
Okay. Should I light my sword?
I use divine sense or not divine sense, my ranger
Okay, say good job.
primeval awareness to see if there's any undead within a mile of me.
Is it a mile?
I'm pretty sure.
Does it work through worked stone?
I don't know.
Let's find that out.
Those
Because
are
that's
good
a big
questions.
number. Also, fun fact, grave domain is now only 60 feet. Not 6 miles.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. It's also wisdom modifier times per day, not once a short rest.
I like that better.
Yeah.
That was the other thing in Curse of Strahd, since Dane is a grave domain cleric.
She could search where all undead were within 6 miles.
Yeah. It's a lot.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah. It's like more than a few, but less than a million.
You can sense whether any of your favorite enemies are present within 5 miles of you. The feature reveals the number of your favorite enemies, the creature's general direction and distance in miles from you. To communicate with beasts and spirits through the land. Action. Yeah. Seems like I can. It doesn't say anything specifically about through stone.
Okay. There's a bunch of undead in general. This is Chult. They're everywhere. So, yeah, there's probably some inside for sure. Number, you're not. There's so many, so close. It's just like
Shit, there's a lot of
sensory overload.
them. Alright.
And this is only. What are your favorite enemies?
Undead and fiends.
Yep, that's just shit everywhere. Both of them, all over the place.
There's undead and fiends all over the place.
But like,
guys.
like imps though, like regular fiends,
Ah, okay.
like not like nothing dangerous.
Nothing like.
No, I mean, all fiends aren't dangerous.
Right, correct.
They're lame. I don't know why I picked them as my favorite enemy.
It's dumb,
Dummy.
but whatever.
I did it for you. The dumb demon over there.
What? It's fine.
And the devil that hates you.
Yeah, but those are different things, devils and demons.
They're both fiends.
Yes,
Pat.
but there's a devil that hates me, and I have disadvantage against demons. Different things.
Different things. You're right. Alright. So let's look into this other entrance here.
Okay. You come to a slab.
Where'd you
Door.
get coconuts?
Return the slab.
Nice pull. A slab of worked stone blocks the overgrown tunnel from some 20 feet from the entrance. Grinning skulls mark the edges of the slab, in the center of which are 9 cube-shaped cavities arranged in 3 rows of 3.
Shall we?
Ooh.
Are these?
Ooh.
Oh.
I think.
I kind of want to check out that last cave now before we do
Before
this,
we go
though.
through this, yeah.
Are you only saying that because I have a thing?
No, but I mean, I
don't
wasn't.
believe you, Jake.
What? I wouldn't throw in my puzzle cubes.
I think that thing's a trap.
You think this one's a trap?
No, I think this one's fine. I think that first. I think the most obvious tunnel is a trap
Okay.
Ah.
because we went in the less obvious tunnel and found a secret thing, which led us to an even less obvious tunnel. So I think that the obvious tunnel is a trap.
Okay. So then what's with the
Hey, we can still do
don
it.
the mask and be seen.
Or be seen.
I
Or
mean-
be seen, I mean.
We can still do it. I'm just saying I think it's a
Speak no
trap.
truth, that is the truth.
Alright, I'm down to not do that. You're not being unreasonable.
Turn on
I
Curious.
actually don't have the thing printed out, but basically it's just giving you the images of all the puzzle cubes.
Oh, okay.
It's just the symbols that shows all the 9
Oh,
puzzle
that's
cubes.
And they're all have insets for them.
Well, no, it basically is just an image that shows you, like, it is this. It is just, like, what they look like.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like, Ijin, just the
Yeah.
cubes. So that's not necessarily important. So, this is what you come to.
Are there any, like, with the slots, are there, like, symbols so we know which cube goes where? Or do we just
There are
put
just
them in?
9 cavities.
Start sticking cubes in? Are they? I guess.
Yeah. I don't see why not. Stick the cube in a hole, right?
Alright, cool. I guess we can do that.
Alright, so tell me. So it's 3
3.
by 3.
Yes.
So 3 rows of 3. So you tell me which order you're going to put them in.
I don't know.
Let me look up Deck of Many Things just so I can make sure it was a devil.
Alright, top left. We'll do
Yeah, right. Powerful devil.
Kubzan.
And yeah, hey, demons. Good. That worked out well. Okay, so Kubazan is top left.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
So we got one. Let me just draw this out here.
Wait, what are we doing so far?
Kubazan top left.
Okay, I'm on board.
Kub.
You good with that?
Yeah.
Top middle, Shagagambi.
Mm-hmm.
Top right, Moa.
Mm-hmm.
Middle left, Nang Nang.
Mm-hmm.
Middle, Papazodal.
Mm-hmm.
Middle left, or middle right, Stu Monster, Wongo.
Mm-hmm.
Then bottom left, Unk. Bottom middle, Zorbo,
So
or Obelaku. And then bottom right, Ijin.
Okay.
The order they appear in the story.
Yeah.
Oh no, I forgot troll language was left to right. Or right to left.
Okay. My mistake. Didn't read far enough ahead.
Aha.
So you put in Kubazan
Right.
and then Shagagambi.
Yep.
Then they both pop out.
Ah.
Electricity erupts from them. And you all take no save.
Is it lightning damage?
It is lightning damage.
I'm resistant.
It is 17 points of lightning damage.
Ow! Whew, okay.
Shit. Okay.
Rather than us just guessing,
We want to go check out that other cave.
let's check out that other cave.
Sounds reasonable.
Okay. So you guys go towards that other cave. The first one that you saw, past the obelisk.
Yeah.
As you go, you're constantly being tugged
Back towards.
back to the other way.
Yep.
So,
I almost never listen to my DeLorean where to go.
Almost.
Almost.
after 20 feet, you see a door. A short tunnel ends at a slab of workstone whose edges are marked by relief carvings of grinning skulls. 4 lines engraved at the center of the slab cross one another to form a star, with both ends of each line marking the location of a cube-shaped cavity cut into the floor. 8 cavities in all.
Okay.
It looks like these square cavities are the same size that would hold the puzzle cubes.
Well, we could put them in the order that they're in the other room.
Right.
So Moa, Wongo.
There are also only 8.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
so-
not Ankh.
Yeah, Moa, Wongo, Ijin, Obelaka,
Put them on
Papazol,
opposite sides of
Kubazan,
whatever line.
Nang Nang, and Shagagambi.
Okay.
We try that.
Sure.
Okay, so remember you've got a star, right? Is that what it said? No. I'm
No,
sorry.
it's like a
Pentagram.
4 lines.
4 lines, right? Gotcha. Okay, that's right.
The enemy's opposite.
I agree.
And then, so each line connects.
Gotcha. Yeah, I got it. It's like an
Like
asterisk.
Okay. So I think we should do them opposites.
Yeah.
So
Put them in opposites.
sure, we'll,
Do we have to
you
say
guys
which
stand
line?
back.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, you want me to do it since I'm the one that's.
Yeah, sure.
resistant?
Here you go. I stand
Wait.
back.
I take Ankh.
Okay.
Put it back in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Okay.
So, what order do you place them in?
So
Moa first.
And then opposite Moa.
Then opposite Moa, Longo.
Longo. And
Then what was the next one?
Aijin.
Right.
And opposite
Wait,
Aijin,
are we
Obelaka.
going
Okay, whoa, whoa,
clockwise or
hold on.
counterclockwise?
Moa opposite Wongo. Right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Then
Aijin,
Opposite.
opposite Obelaka.
got it.
Papazodal, opposite Kubazan.
Mm-hmm.
Nang Nang, opposite Shagagambi.
Okay. So how far back were you guys?
30 feet?
Yeah, at least 30.
So out of the tunnel?
Pretty much.
I
Yeah.
guess, yeah.
Cool. So a stone slab slides down, blocking you off in the tunnel, at which point poisonous gas billows out from the walls, filling this caustic gas in the tunnel you are trapped in from the
I hold my breath.
from the mouth relief skulls in the wall.
Whoops.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw anyway, because there's acid damage from his caustic. So you will not take the poison damage, but you will take the acid damage.
Oh, shit!
19.
Okay. So you avoid the...
That's a D12.
Oh, gee, you're right. I rolled the wrong die.
Cool. Great. Let's see what the D20 turns up.
Worse.
Yeah, alright.
Much.
Same thing happened to Chuck on Sunday.
15.
Okay, so you managed to stave off the acid for the moment. But basically, yeah, you are trapped by this door, which seems imperceptible, and then this stone slab is blocking you off. You are trapped in here. I'll need you to make me 9 more Constitution saving throws, please. Tell me if anything is below 15.
Okay. Nope.
No, total save is below 15.
Yeah.
Yep.
16.
16. Natural 1. So yeah.
Okay, keep going. I'll rack up the damage.
So that
over
was
here.
what, 3?
3.
Yep.
Oh. That's a 21. That's a 22. That's a 15. Is that all of them?
No.
No, how many more?
4 more.
That's a 13.
We're just banging on the stone at this point. Shovel Knight, dig through it.
19.
Mm-hmm.
Get under it.
Natural 20.
And
16.
Okay. So you take 11 points of acid damage from the caustic thing, at which point the gas valves close and the stone block rises back into the ceiling, and the puzzle cubes are pushed out of their holes and drop onto the floor.
I run out so I can get fresh air and just...
that wasn't even like half
So,
to you.
I know. I just wanted to be dramatic.
Oh, okay. You did it.
Thanks. So that didn't work.
What happened?
I got trapped in there. Some poison came out. I held my breath, so, you know, that was cool.
Things
Still
could
got
be
a little,
worse.
little acidy.
Okay.
So, you know, but, so that was wrong.
Okay.
I go in and take the puzzle cubes.
Cool.
You got the puzzle cubes.
And oh,
Before you go so far, I do want to say that I see you in the chat, Injury Pro, and I wanted to say it's so awesome and to shout out from all of us here and all of us that played online. Our 24-hour streams, both the Tomb of Annihilation one and the one we just did, inspired them and their friends to also do a 24-hour extra live stream to raise money for kids. So,
kudos.
yes, DMing for 24 hours does take a lot out of you. I can speak to that personally, but awesome that you did it. Just so cool, and it's crazy to see that like stupid little stuff that we do inspired other people to go out to help other folks. So that's just awesome. So thank you.
People helping people.
Yeah, exactly.
Restoring
So-
faith in humanity.
Yes.
Well, I mean, a
So,
A little bit.
what would you like to do?
Alright. And there was a door at the end of this tunnel?
Correct. Where the puzzle cubes go into.
Okay. Well, clearly we screwed something up. And there's no, like, they're all just blank on the inside.
What's the thing
right?
say again?
The,
The thing.
here you go. Perhaps.
I go back and read this.
Don the mask every scene.
I'm looking at there's no, like, on the inlets, there's no.
They're just blank
And they're
receptacles.
just
Is
blank over
there-
the other one too?
Yes.
Is there a place in the middle? Like a whole, you said that there's
There is not.
there's
This
no
is
place
8.
in between them.
There's only 8 here. There were
That was my
9.
other
There were
thought.
9 in the other one.
Yes. Well, my thought was one stands between them. If Unk went in the middle,
Right.
that would make
Well, what if
sense.
we try that in the door?
Or be seen. The enemies oppose. One stands between
Like-
them.
Put in the middle and then do.
They raised $700. That's awesome.
Nice,
Yeah,
man.
that's great.
Yeah.
Played Tomb of Annihilation because they saw our Tomb of Annihilation stream, and I think they were the person in the chat that also said that they liked the crickets.
Nice. He's trying on the inside, only speak. Truth is a doomed child. Yeah, we could try that.
Huh?
Yeah, we
Thing
could
I
try
said?
your idea, yeah. So put like Moa and Wango, Aijin and Obelaka.
Oh, that's what you just did.
Papa's over.
No, back
here,
in
we're
the
talking about
rectangle
other-
one, and then put
I
Unk
And then
see.
put
in the
Unk in the
middle.
middle. I don't know. As good as ideas I got.
Want me to try it?
The enemies
Because
oppose
we know this one does
stands
lightning.
between
Sure.
Or at least we
Yeah,
think.
it's a good. It's. I don't have a better suggestion.
Can I put on the necklace? I don't know. I feel like it would make me feel better.
All right, cool. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Let me recall the old Omuan story real quick from memory.
Make me an intelligence check.
16.
And what are you trying to recall?
I'm trying to recall just the story, the Omuan story. I've heard it. I made what's his face, Orbex, say it like 11 times.
Yeah, you think you'd remember it? By now.
Yeah, you'd think I would. It's
I-
almost
I
like
would.
it's almost like I have more time passing than Carrick does between this.
It's no excuse.
Do I remember that?
Yeah. What do you want to know?
I wanna hear the whole story so I can pick out enemies.
Do you feel like what you decided was right?
Oh, great! I feel like what we decided was right.
You're just dumb.
Oh, okay. Let's do that then.
Alright, so we do
You're
that
not.
then.
Because Lincoln was fine. I mean, you know, other than the gas trap, but
Click, click, click,
Yeah,
click,
but I mean, like,
click, with Unk in the middle.
so okay, you're in the other room.
Yes.
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 So read me the order. You've got 3 by 3.
Right.
I want to hear the order.
All right. So it would be.
Top left.
I'm trying to think.
You do it, Mary.
You see, but that's so the enemies oppose, right?
Right.
Where do we start?
Top
Do we
right.
start top right?
I guess. Keep trying.
All right.
Left.
Top left. I mean, not top right. Top left. Top left.
So
yeah,
what do you
the
got?
one around clockwise.
I'm figuring it out. Give me a second. Okay, so this is what I got.
Because it was just.
Do we keep going like American Standard English?
Or do you want the pairs opposite each other, or do you want
I think like we
'Cause
should do
I'm-
like this, opposites,
at the same time?
and Unk in
Okay.
the middle.
Well, no, that's what I'm asking. Is so
Let's put
the
Unk
way
in the
I got
middle.
it. Yeah, Unk's in the middle.
We
That's
we
what I got.
slide
Right,
Unk in the
I'm
middle.
figuring it out. So top right, Moa, and then these are the opponents, right?
Shouldn't you
So
have one
this.
in the middle?
I'm not there yet.
Oh, okay.
Not there yet. I'm
sorry.
figuring out the opposites.
Okay.
So we got Moa and Wango.
Right.
Moa and Wango. Aijin and Obelaka.
Okay.
Yeah.
Papa Zodal and Kubazan. What I'm asking is, do we, at this point, go back here for Nang Nang and Shagagambi,
Or
or
do we go
continue
in
in
a
a
circle?
circle?
I say continue in the circle.
Continue in a circle? Alright. So... And then... So this order would be from top
Then the next
So
to
just go
would
read
be
me.
opposites.
All right, read me across the top.
No.
Moa,
Okay.
Aijin, Papa Zodal.
Moa, Aijin, Papazodal. Got it. Then the middle.
Shagagambi,
Yep.
Unk, Nang Nang.
Shagagambi, Unk, Nang Nang. And it was, what was it? It was
And then the last
the
three?
top. Sorry, the top 3 was Moa, Aijin, Papazodal.
Yes.
And then the bottom 3, yeah.
Kubzan, Obelaka, and Wango.
It was,
if this helps. This is it written out. If you can read it.
No, I can't because it's your chicken scratch.
Yeah, but like
Moa,
Sure,
Hygiene,
good job holding your breath in that other
Papazoda.
trap there.
Thanks.
That's smart.
Shagagami,
Honestly, I'm probably the best one that could have gotten trapped in there.
Yeah, probably.
Kubazan,
We can hold our breath.
Not to mention my constitution is through
Yes.
the roof, so.
You have the
Kubazan,
best constitution,
Kubalaka,
You're a close second
Wongo.
with your charisma.
The 9 cubes flare with light, then disappear. Growling like an angry beast, the slab begins to slide up into the ceiling.
Guys, it worked!
That's
When
genius.
the door... Yeah, the cubes are gone.
Damn.
Oh, I guess we gotta go in now.
I guess.
It is... The ceiling is up. It is open.
Do
Let's
it.
hear
Is it super dark in there?
Yeah, let me give you some... Now that you're actually entering, I'll give you some
Do you
general...
have dark vision?
Do you guys want to
That's
for
why I
an
asked.
hour here
No. Do I
on
want
the inside of this door?
On the inside?
Yeah.
Well, we gotta go through the door.
Through the door,
Yeah.
on the inside of the door, wait for an hour.
Why?
Short rest.
Not really. Because I'm already down 3 hit die. Because I used 6 yesterday, and you only get half back on a short rest.
Right,
Correct.
right. I'm also already down 3 hit die.
Didn't we take a long rest?
On
Yeah,
a long
but
rest, you only get back half of the hit die you spent.
Yes.
Oh, I don't remember how many I
Previous on.
spent.
So I kind of want to save my hit die just for health, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if we take a short rest and use like
That's
1
not
hit
pretty much
die,
all
and
of
then like if we use them now and regain some health, that works better than being maybe needing them later. Like as long as we're not like maxing out health. Like if you get what's your max health
103,
and how much damage do you have?
17.
So if you get like 14 of that damage gone, like don't roll another die. But if you get like 6 of that damage gone,
It's like
then
playing
once it-
blackjack. Like, how many times are you going to get hit? You can only get hit 5 times? You've already got 3 back? You only have 3 left.
No,
so
I
we
have.
three
I've
use.
used 3.
Yeah, so you've got 5. So when do you...
6.
6? Oh, you're right, 6.
So when do you want to hit?
Yeah.
Now is better than later as long as you don't bust. Go over.
Yeah, if you...
No, I get what you're saying. I guess my counterpoint is I don't know how many short rests we get in here.
Yeah, neither do I. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, like if we take an hour now, I don't know if we're gonna have the time to take an hour later, take another hour, take another hour. I would rather wait to take a short rest until we're gonna get some things back and or
Nobody gets back.
use more.
Jack.
I get my channel divinity
Divinity.
back.
That's it.
Do you use that?
My vow of enmity.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Use it like
true.
twice.
That's
Yeah.
true.
use it all the time
Use
twice.
it all the time twice.
So,
All right,
what's the plan?
we'll go in
Alright, go.
cautiously. We'll look.
Do you
for
enter
traps.
into the
How
first-
wide are the hallways? But yeah, we're definitely entering into the first room.
Yeah,
Again,
it
is there
is
any
10
source
feet.
of light?
It is 10 feet wide by 20 feet long.
Thanks,
I think we should all
man.
hold torches so that way Murray can see a range of space. Like I can see the dark, you can see the dark. Shovel Knight, can you see the dark? Are you human?
Says, of course, sir.
So, okay, I didn't
Wait,
know.
of course. To
One
which
time.
question?
Of course, sir.
No,
Are
yeah.
you human?
Doesn't answer you.
Are you dancer?
No, that.
I have danced before, sir.
Okay.
I mean, if
can
he
you see the dark,
he
Shovel
can
Knight?
dance if
No,
he
sir.
wants
Okay.
to.
All right. So, but here's a torch,
Thank you, sir.
and it's use
I
your
light
flip.
I light it on my long sword.
And you have that, and I have a torch. So now we're good. And patches can come in because it's 10 feet wide.
It is 10 feet wide. It is 10 feet by 20 feet. And then there's another door.
Okay.
Do you guys... Are you stopping inside this first door and taking a short rest? What was the plan?
Just go.
Yeah, I vetoed that.
What's up with this other door?
Great. To your point, Injury Pro, Pat is... Work has basically consumed Pat forever.
Yeah.
Until it doesn't.
Yeah, he's also very confusing because the message we got a message that was basically like, I don't think I can come anymore, guys. I'm really sorry. This has been a great time. And then every week he still's like, I don't think I'm gonna make it, guys. I'm like, yeah. You said
So, and ahead of you,
that.
with your light
Just confused.
sources,
Alright.
another slab blocks the hallway 20 feet beyond the first door. An iron lever is set into the door's surface with a graven stone skull leering down from above.
Uh-oh, we gotta get 9
Yes.
more puzzle. Oh, your idea is probably smarter.
Mess. What'd you say?
I was starting to say, we gotta go get 9 more puzzle cubes.
Okay. So there's a graven skull made out of stone.
Yes, leering down from above, and there's an iron lever set into the door's surface.
Does anybody feel like this iron lever isn't trapped?
No.
Like meaning that you think it is trapped?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Alright.
absolutely.
Let's all search it for traps.
Wait. I think that's the thing. I think you gotta wear the mask.
On the mask.
Don the mask to be invisible. Or something. Whatever that thing said outside.
Found the mask or be seen, yeah.
Yeah. I think you gotta don the mask. Pull that lever. So the
What-
Which
skull
mask?
doesn't see you.
What mask?
How many we got?
We got Death Mask and Golden Death Mask and Mask of the Beast.
Where did we get the golden death mask?
In one of the Omu.
We have
rooms.
3 masks?
No, just the 2.
Oh.
Mask of
they
the Beast,
said
Golden
Death Mask,
Death
Golden
Mask.
Death Mask. Like they were 2 different.
No,
Oh, no.
it's just one.
I wish I had a third mask.
Because then
Was
I
it
was going to say we
important?
could
Alright,
each
let's-
wear a mask and then...
What?
Was it important?
No, it was just when we were looking through ruins.
Oh. I'm gonna say there's like a 90% chance it's not the Mask of the Beast.
I would agree.
Yeah, we're in the death.
But
What?
let's take a really big rock, okay,
And throw it at the lever.
and put it underneath the outside door.
Smart.
Okay.
Okay, you guys do that because I have a 9 strength.
Okay, there are no really big rocks anywhere around here. You have to travel all the way back out of here, all the way back into the ruins, and find a big rock, and then lug it all the way here. This is a forested area in the side of this cliff
Where-
face.
It's cliffs though. There's no rocks at the
Are
bottom
you
of the
gonna
cliffs.
you're gonna climb the sheer cliffs to get there?
No, at the
No,
bottom.
this is very clear here.
weird.
Yes, as almost.
What if instead I put... Nope. I got nothing. I have this belay pin. I can put that under there.
You can definitely do that.
I know.
Got a hunting trap.
You can also put that under
I
there.
feel like that's.
Oh, I
We're moving
have
backwards,
rabbit
guys.
food. Does that help?
No.
Oh.
Got a staff. I don't know how good it's gonna hold against stone.
It's not. It's not gonna.
Potion of cold resistance.
All right, you guys
Found
are being
it.
ridiculous now. Let's search this place for traps. Can we do that as
Sure.
a team? We're looking for holes in the wall where gas might come out. We're looking for sliding.
Or where are you looking
Doors.
from? You're
Pressure.
20 feet away from the door.
I'm gonna move up closer to the door.
We're gonna
Within about.
scan as
First
we
off,
go.
I'm gonna put the death mask
All right.
on just in
So you
case.
move about halfway into the hall. The skull's jaw creaks open. A skeletal hand juts out with a crystal-style hourglass that goes
Oh no.
and then the sand starts dripping
Oh
down.
man.
10,
All right.
9,
Get out of the hallway.
8,
I
10.
Pull the lever!
pull the lever.
Pull the lever.
All right, so you run up to the lever,
Run up
Yeah.
to the lever and I pull it.
It's gonna be
Okay.
the wrong lever.
and you pull the lever, and the two, let's see. Okay, the floor pulls out from underneath you. You guys all of you fall into a pit, Chad. 20 foot deep, so you guys are all gonna take 9 points of falling damage. Oh, I'm sorry. I can get some dexterity saving throws. Oh, and that was ignore the damage.
Okay.
Okay. 16 for me.
Do I get advantage?
Yeah, 23
Was
for
it visible?
shoveling.
Okay. Yeah, you can see it.
Ooh. 15.
16 for me and
You said
20
it
for patches.
10 seconds and then the door opens.
Maybe.
Yeah, right.
Never know.
So, what were all the numbers?
16 for me and 20
15.
for Patches.
15 for me.
Okay. So, basically, just because of the way things were set up, the floor basically, like, pulls into the wall.
Okay.
So, I'm sorry, one more time. You had...
16.
Yep, Patches.
20.
Got it.
16 and 24 for...
And a 15.
Yeah.
Got it. So Patches can't grab because Patches doesn't have thumbs.
Fair.
So Patches falls. Murray falls. Bill falls.
Oh.
And then you guys you had a 15?
I had a 16.
Oh, you fall too.
Oh.
Shovel Knight. Hold on.
Good job, Shovel Knight.
He jams his shovel into the door and he's like this by his shovel.
Okay.
So you guys all fall into the pit. You will take 2 bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
Oh, man.
But you're impaled on... you are all impaled on 1d4 spikes. Let me tell you how many spikes. 4 spikes.
Oh man, there's so much
Each
fun.
spike deals a d6 piercing damage. So you each take 10 points of piercing damage. And 3 reduced to 2 for you guys. Poison damage, 3 for you. And then also for Patches. Yeah.
I'm resistant. No, I lied.
No, you're not.
Wrong thing.
Any creature that takes poison damage from one or more of the spikes is poisoned for 24 hours until the condition is removed.
Great.
Just what we need.
You can't do that, can you?
I'm checking now.
Lesser
Poison?
restoration.
You can remove that with land hands and lesser restoration.
Oh, 5 points?
And you also have lesser restoration scroll.
Yes, we have a scroll.
Alright.
Alright, does the door open?
Let's see how this works. Yes, after you guys are able to slowly climb, you're basically using Shovel Knight to pull yourself up above the floor. The remaining 5 seconds go by, the floor closes, and then the door slides open.
Fuckers. Good job, Shovel Knight. Thanks for having our back.
So yeah, 5 points land hands.
You gonna do 5 for Patches?
Yep.
Did you want to? All right, so you're gonna save the scroll.
Yeah, I'll save the scroll.
You do feel like you could, like if with spikes, if this ever comes up, to prevent this floor from sliding. The way it's designed, you could.
You could piton it in.
Yes, it would take about 10 to do it, just because of the size of it. But you could, if that. Whether you think that that's a good idea or not, I don't know, based on what you think will happen. But you have the opportunity to do so if you want.
I say I skip it.
I agree, because if we're walking out of here, that means we've destroyed the death curse, and then if we die, we die.
Yeah, that's true.
Fair.
What? No.
Nobody knows. Those poor souls die on those punji spikes, and that's where they did. They lay there forever.
So
I'm
you
just trying to
found?
math. 20 minutes, so 9, 45, right? Yeah.
Alright, so into the next room.
Sure.
Okay, so a moss-covered corridor extends beyond the second door. Tree roots hang from the sagging ceiling, and the air reeks of rot and damp. Ahead, a bas-relief carving of a bearded devil's face adorns the wall at a T-shaped intersection. The devil's open mouth is a well of utter darkness. I didn't get a chance to draw it out or make anything of any of my terrain. But it looks like that.
That's at the end of the room that we're in?
That is... Yes, it adorns the wall at a T-shaped intersection.
Okay, so there
So
has a left. There's a left and a right.
Correct.
from it.
Basically, it is 10, 20... It is about 40 feet from the door to this face on the wall, and then you can see it goes left and right.
Okay.
Okay.
Check for traps.
I'm gonna check for traps on the floor.
So that means you're going first?
Yeah.
Wait a sec.
Okay.
Maybe me and Shovel Knight should go first.
Okay.
We're a seamless fighting unit.
Okay.
So you guys are going side by side?
Yeah.
10-foot hallway? Sure.
I'm gonna wait here until you get to that weird face.
Alright. Here we go, Shovel Knight. For traps. Alright, I got a 16. Shovel Knight got a 12.
Okay. So you guys move 10 feet into the hallway. When you're inspecting things, you realize, unfortunately, as you step on it, that there's a pressure plate.
There's a pressure.
Darts shoot out of the wall.
Ah!
Need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
please.
that's not the one I wanted to do. 7 for me.
Oh, just you.
Oh, okay.
Because of your blocking, because it was just on your side.
Oh, good.
Like it's a 10-foot hallway, and you happen to step on the wrong one.
Ah.
So like Shovel Knight is right next to you, but your body is gonna block all the darts from getting in.
Good teammate.
You take 1 point of piercing damage
Damn.
from the physical dart itself. 10 points of poison damage. That's already reduced.
Okay, you're looking a little green. Not as green as Murray, but like, you know, green.
You do
Maybe
now.
green.
Now that you've seen it,
Bird.
you recognize there are regularities in the floor tile pattern, revealing this. You can't, and as you step off it, back up, and you hear like a click in the wall.
Like it's reset.
You can try, and if you would like, you can wedge a spike or something to prevent the plate from being triggered.
That's okay. I would like to take. Can I see where the other
If you're
triggers
moving
are?
along, you can make me a perception check at advantage now that you've seen the floor plates, but from a distance now.
Yeah, you know.
You also
I am
notice
gonna
that
peek
the-
on this.
You know that the walls are covered in moss, which is also why you didn't see any of the holes where the darts came out of.
So I'm gonna on this one, right?
Okay, you do. Done.
Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna army crawl my way up and look for the other traps.
Make me a perception check at advantage.
This time, there we go. 21.
Alright, you crawl up 10 feet, and then on the right side, you were on the left side. On the right side now, there's one of those. Make me another perception check. Advantage.
Oh yeah, 22.
The one immediately in front of you, like on the diagonal, is also one.
You're doing great.
This is gonna take a while if we have to crawl.
And then you make it basically into the opening at the end of the hallway, and that was only 3. It was just staggered to
There you go.
throw you off.
I think that's all of them. I stay away from this mouth on this demon head.
So you say.
I would really like to.
As you get, because you're basically now within 5 feet of this thing.
Okay.
You can't, as you look into the mouth, it is just utter darkness. The dark vision serves no purpose here. You look down the hallway to the left, and you see a grate in the floor.
Oh, great.
A rusty iron grate about
Hey.
10 feet down the hallway.
Okay.
And then about another 20 feet past that is a crystal window that you can't see through from this. You know, it's a little like dusted over. You got to get up close to see it. And then to the opposite end of you is basically it looks to be like some sort of railing. And then like open darkness.
Okay. And can I see into the darkness, or is this?
This is it goes to the extent of your dark vision, but this
Okay.
is regular darkness. What's inside the mouth is clearly some form of magical darkness.
Advanced darkness.
Yes. Nice pull again.
How high is the railing?
The railing, it's hard. It's it's like a stair, like a banister railing.
Okay.
Not like crazy high.
All right. I take an arrow and I light it on fire.
Mhm.
Then I take it and I shoot it straight out into the darkness.
Into like this open area off to your right. Okay. So it's a 10-foot hallway, and you watch. Ooh, there's a picture of a skull. That sounds good for me.
I'm sure there's pictures of skulls all over this place.
No, like the map has a little skull.
Oh! Oh, gee.
Alright, so I gotta figure out what that means. So you launch this arrow into this hallway. And basically you can see that there's this banister, right? Like a railing so that someone, you don't fall into whatever.
Right.
And it continues. This is an open cavity room that is about, from what you can tell, but because, I mean, actually, let me ask. Did you just shoot it at the level? Did you arc it a little bit?
Yeah, I gave it a little arc.
Okay. So basically, because it only throws so much light, you see the railing get covered in light, and then it continues, and it just basically looks like just an open, like you don't see any defining features for a while. The arrow continues for about, actually an indeterminate amount of distance because you can't really tell because it's outside of it.
It goes.
It keeps going.
I can see it going.
Correct. Let's see.
It goes a ways.
It goes a ways. 13. You thought you maybe, and you hear it clatter into a wall, and the wind, basically just from moving through the air, clatters out because you didn't.
Gutters.
You also didn't wrap it with anything. You just lit the arrow on fire.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it just went out. You thought maybe you saw like a humanoid figure for a second before. No, just you saw it.
Oh.
And then the like you're seeing flickering shadows from an arrow going through as it's beginning to gutter out. And you thought you maybe saw, hard to say, 100, 300, really hard to judge on the distance, feet away, a humanoid figure. But then the light went out. And you weren't sure if you actually saw it. It could have just been a rock.
Or a shadow.
Right. But it clearly goes. It goes that way for a while.
Okay.
Where are we? Are we still in the hallway with the
Before you're before. He's right. Like the face is like from me to you away, from him. You guys didn't even go down the hall because he was.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, you guys are.
We're still at the back of the hall with the face at the end.
Correct.
I'll
see him do that. You
I'll
see
go
him
up
turning.
when the character says come up.
Okay.
Alright. So you come up. The traps don't trigger. And you guys now see the skull face that you saw with with the black darkness there.
There's a grate over there, I think.
And there's a grate on the floor and a crystal window at the end of the
Ooh,
hallway.
what's in the window?
Ooh.
I don't know. I didn't go that way.
Let's go that way.
Let's go check it out.
And then you see the open room. And you're leaving the, let's see. And you're leaving the face alone, I take it, right?
For now, yeah. I'm feeling that this is like a pretty gnarly trap, this face.
Yeah.
Okay, so you head to the grate.
Yes.
A rusted iron grate is set into the corridor floor. Through its bars, you see muddy water flowing slowly past.
That's it.
That's what you see when you look down.
Cool.
Crystal.
They are rusty, but they are not bent or broken. And they do not seem to be of a size that either of any of you could squeeze through.
Okay. You guys think you could pop this grate out?
Why? That water's gross. Also, in case, you know what? I'm going to use one of my uses of Divine Sense to see if there's any Celestials, Fiends, or Undead within 60 feet of me that is not behind total cover. Because I don't know why I feel this way, but if I had a weird underground temple, I'd put a whole bunch of zombies in muddy water.
Okay.
So that's what I'm thinking.
Eh, that's good. I like your idea.
That's not behind total cover, you said?
Correct.
It's 60 feet?
Mm-hmm.
There is no ping from your, other than the Celestial or whatever,
Patches.
Whatever
patches
patches is.
It's
Don't feel nothing.
Alright. That's good.
I think he's Fey.
Alright.
What about the crystal window?
Yeah, what about this crystal window?
Creepers and vines cling to the walls of this corridor, at the end of which is an arched crystal window, 6 feet wide and 10 feet high. Through it, you can see a dark chamber.
Do we see anything in the chamber? Don't touch the window. Okay. No, seriously though.
Okay. Oh, read the text from this place. So, a creature
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean,
looks
do
peers
you,
through the
but
window.
no.
Read the box text in area 10. Okay. The vaulted tomb is overgrown with moss and creepers. A stone sarcophagus rests on a stepped dais in the middle of the floor. On the wall behind the stone sarcophagus, 2 large statues of bears grip a 5-foot diameter bronze disc embossed with a dozen glaring eyes. 6 desiccated corpses slump on thrones and niches along the walls. Each corpse wears a black mask made of paper mache and feathers.
Don't mask be seen. You gonna touch it?
No, I'm not gonna touch it. Should we go get a paper mask? Try and like walk around, get in that room.
Is there any way that we can see to get into the room?
Nope.
Just this crystal window.
That you can see from where you're at currently. You do not see any other entrances into this room.
You wanna cast detect magic?
Not really. Do you want to cast Detect Magic?
Could.
Best response. Do you? No. Do you? Kinda.
Rock, paper, scissors?
I can smite.
Yeah.
Good
Like,
point.
what are you using your spells for?
You shoot
Alright,
there.
fine.
Yeah, you shoot
Detect
arrows.
magic.
Uh,
Shoot arrows. Fuck you, guys.
You don't,
I'm doing good job.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Yeah,
Jake.
you're the best at shooting arrows I've ever seen.
I am now a sharpshooter, too.
But your smites are garbage.
Hunter's Mark's pretty good.
Yeah, I could do that too.
it is not magic. The window is not magic.
Is the face magic?
With the mouth.
What was that like? Thank you.
That's
Illusion.
what I imagine. It was.
It's illusion magic?
Over the face, yes. A
This
detect
face
magic
illusion.
spell or similar effect reveals an aura of illusion magic over the face. Don't know if it... You see if you'll be able to see anything into the room with your detect magic. No, the distance before anything that would potentially give you anything is too far.
Okay.
So yes, there's illusion magic surrounding the
His
face.
face has illusion magic surrounding it.
Ah, try and see through it.
You
Is
don't...
that a thing he can do?
Certain illusions you can try and see through them. Yeah.
Sure, I'll try and see through it.
You can't.
I can't.
All right.
No.
I try.
Can you?
No.
Darn. Do we think this?
Well, what was back then?
How far down from the railing is the floor to that other chamber?
Yeah.
You haven't gone in there.
I take a torch and I drop it.
Well,
Off the railing.
because you hadn't actually gone into that
We
room
didn't go
yet at
into
all.
the chamber at all because
To see, you just shot an arrow.
and
Yeah.
stuff.
You couldn't tell how far down. So what I'm saying is now you're walking up to the railing and then looking into the room. Yes?
Is that the move, Carrick?
I don't know. Do we have a better move?
Well, that was the other thing. Does this hallway continue anywhere? Does it like?
Which, no, you
One of them
terminates
now.
at the
glass
glass
window?
You looked at the crate with the gross water.
Yep.
And then there's illusion magic surrounding the devil face on the wall. And then the only other way is into the other room.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess head to the other room because there's nowhere else to go here. And
Yes.
in case there's something gross down there, I don't want to rip up that grate and let it up here.
Okay.
I also don't want to go in that gross water. It's gross.
Do we want to go into this other room with the railing?
Yeah,
I think that's our only
let's
move.
check it out. Yeah.
All right. I take a torch. I light it. That was the.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. It was good.
Thank you. And then I move into this other room.
Okay, as this is basically like an open air room. So, A grand chamber opens ahead, 50 feet across and plunging down into darkness below. A stone balcony winds around the walls to connect 4 archways. Other balcony levels are visible below, with corridors radiating off in all directions. To the north, which would be to the left for you, a stone staircase descends to the lower levels.
So
Shall we go down?
down that staircase. Well, there's all these, and there's
Is there
a pathway in both directions.
Is basically a big square.
Okay.
So you can go to the left. You can go direct. You know, it's basically this thing is, if you think about like a square, right? You walk into the room here. There's a staircase that goes down, but then this is a square room where you can see a couple pathways come off of it. You can see a wall to your right.
Okay, so staircase down is our best move.
Well, there's other passageways off because you're on an upper balcony. There are other ways off of here from the level you're currently on.
Right, so we don't
like
have
a
to
mall,
go down yet.
basically.
Correct.
Like we have this upper tier with a bunch of corridors that are going off, and there's a
you
staircase
see-
down to a lower one that has a bunch of stuff
I
coming
want
off.
to take this torch and throw it down to the lower area. Is that cool with you guys?
It's your torch, man.
You do you.
Is that the sound of you throwing it?
Yeah.
You're doing good sounds today.
Thank you.
No problem.
It drops.
That's it. Still on fire.
Oh, I thought you were telling me to shh. Fine.
Okay. Then cast detect magic.
Detect magic is a ritual.
I can't.
Can't do that.
Useful though.
No one may. Maybe I'll take a bard level so I can have ritual spells.
Good move.
12.
12 would be a good place to do that. Or get that ability.
We're not gonna get that.
It looks like it drops down. It doesn't really say too much.
A level.
Yeah, basically a level. Maybe 45 feet.
Alright. Do I see that figure down there?
No. Because this is literally open air.
Yeah.
So you didn't see the figure floating.
Yeah.
I mean, you presume that it was probably, if this is a balcony, there's an opposing side.
Oh, the balcony. I saw a figure before, guys.
What do you mean?
Like a humanoid figure, but I shot a flaming arrow across this room, and
What do you mean?
I thought I saw a fleeting figure.
Oh, okay.
So keep your eyes peeled for
Okay.
one.
I can do that.
Yeah, cool. How many corridors are there off of this room?
What you can see currently, one to the left. Because your light doesn't, it's 50 feet across, your torchlight doesn't carry that far.
Okay, cool. So, where would it be on my little?
Immediately to the left.
Okay.
Like you come into the room,
Right.
if you go left past the staircase,
Okay.
there's a hallway down that way.
You guys want to go down the staircase, or you want to go down the hallway?
Hallway?
I know you guys were talking about wanting to try and get those masks. I think it's a good idea. They're on this level.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying hallway.
Alright, so we'll go for that hallway first, but we're gonna look for traps as we do.
Yes, we are.
Well, you are.
Yeah, me and Sheldon do our best to investigate.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
14 and 12.
Yeah, seems to be fine.
Alright, this seems alright.
Cool, let's go.
Alright.
Thanks, Ann.
So we cautiously head down this.
You go down this hallway, you pass the staircase. You go down about 25 feet, and then it curves to the left.
We take that left turn. I peek around the corner first.
Okay. You see a hallway that is outside the length of your dark vision.
I'm gonna look for traps as I go down this hallway.
Go ahead.
With a 12 and a 10.
Okay. You make your way down this hallway, and it opens up into a larger room. A rusting statue of a knight stands at the west end of this hall, gripping a large iron shield. Shards and flakes of rusted metal cover the floor around the statue's feet.
Is this Shield Knight?
Is this Shield Knight? Shovel Knight?
He doesn't seem to
Respond.
react in a way that this is a more traditional knight, not shield.
Not a lady shield knight.
All I heard was Knight with big shield.
Yeah.
Thought it might be Shield Knight.
True.
Fair assumption.
Is he 30 feet away? Do I detect magic from the edge of the room? I don't want to go in.
The shield, the knight statue at the end of the hallway is 35 feet away. And there seems to be at least one corridor off of this room to the right. It is also a 15-foot wide room. 35 feet long, 15 feet wide.
And
then a corridor about
to the
30
north? Like that way?
Correct.
Okay.
There does also appear to be a corridor going to the left, opposite that as well.
Oh.
So there are two.
So there's one going up and one going down.
Correct.
Alright, so there's two corridors.
One over there.
So more similar to that.
Correct.
Okay. Guys, there's that knight there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a feeling if we step into this room, that thing will come to life.
So you
Because
want
it's
a veil?
got all of the... No.
Okay.
Because it's got all this rust on the ground here, right?
Okay.
So I think it was moving around and magic. But I can't
Okay.
tell from here. Like, I could really almost tell. But I think that you guys should go in first.
Why?
Because I shoot things.
Yeah, but if you take a step in, you'll know if it's magic or not. Just like one.
Alright, can you guys be ready to move in past me then?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Totally.
I take a 5-step in.
You get an aura of transmutation magic coming from the shield.
Aura of transmutation magic being...
Turns one thing into a different thing.
I'm getting an aura of transmutation magic. from
Alright,
the
turns
shield.
one thing into another thing.
Ah, shit, Bill. You know so much.
No, a little bit.
So what we do?
We ignore it for now.
Alright, let's go down.
I rush in past Carrick.
I need you to make me strength or an athletics check.
Me?
Yep. You too.
Ah, darn.
Dicks.
Athletics is not my skill. Can I use acrobatics instead?
No, you cannot.
Not very acrobatic, though. Oh, that's okay.
11.
18.
Okay, you're fine. You feel the pull
Mm-hmm.
of your metal armor tugging you into the room.
Oh, God.
Shit.
You fly across the chamber, like lifted off your feet, and smash into the shield. And you take
Not that fast.
11 points of bludgeoning damage from the impact.
I'm at like a half health, and we haven't met anyone else yet.
Yep.
A lot of traps, though. Dungeon Delver might have been nice.
Told you.
You might have been right.
Not as nice as tough.
She didn't take that.
I didn't take
I took tough.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say Dungeon Delver.
Should have taken tough.
Hang on, I'm just gonna
She
read
took
this.
1 con, 1 strength for 20 strength, 18 con.
That's a better move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
Unarmored defense goes up. Did you increase your armor class?
Yeah. I was gonna take Dungeon Delver because we were going into a dungeon.
Cool. Should have taken tough.
No.
Extra 20. No. Extra 19 health. 18 health.
I have to check something now.
Oh.
He's got magic armor.
Yeah, which may not matter.
Where's the milk coffee?
It's ready.
Are the cupcakes ready too?
I don't know what the cupcakes are for.
For us, I gotta hope.
All right, so I'm gonna read this to you.
Okay.
So, magic field surrounds the statue. Any metal objects of any kind that contact the shield disintegrate into powdered rust. Artifacts are immune to this corrosion. Fail the check. Actually, I should have had you do it at disadvantage because you're wearing metal armor, but it's fine. That was enough. Loses their footing, flies across the room, and slams into the statue, taking damage. The character is wearing metal armor. Checks me with disadvantage. The shield disintegrates only metal objects that come into direct contact with it, so metal objects stored in a backpack would be protected from the destruction by the pack's leather. Oh,
that's one way to get it off.
There you go. Not cursed anymore.
You are also now here. The statue does seem to be... you don't get the feeling that this has ended.
Okay.
But it could potentially be dispelled. Yeah, dispel, spell, or potentially destroyed if it takes enough physical damage. You also feel like shooting metal-tipped arrows at it will probably draw them in, so you'll have advantage, but if they hit the shield, it'll destroy it.
Throw a tarp over it. Metal can't come into
Do we
the
have a
tarp.
tarp?
We got like a 10.
I
I
don't
have
have
an explorer set. Does it go with the blanket?
How big is this shield? Normal shield size?
It's a little bit larger. That's like a kite shield. Like
Okay.
a big...
Can I take my backpack
Mhm.
and pour all the stuff into my bag of holding and then completely cover the shield with my backpack?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Make me a strength check, though.
Oh no. 1.
You go to do that, and your necklace is destroyed as it's pulled. It's a metal golden necklace, which is a metal. It specifically states not just ferrous metals.
Alright.
It is pulled in and destroyed as you...
Hope I didn't need that for anything else.
Oh, maybe. It was definitely a thing for some other part, but you cover it up.
Oh, man.
Well, fuck.
It still pulls things to it. They just can't be destroyed.
Yes.
All right, guys, can you give me like 10 minutes?
Yeah?
Yeah, we
All right, I'll put on the spare set of chainmail I have.
All right. Well, I'll describe to you the corridor to the north.
I think we're gonna go to one on the south.
Yeah. Okay. It terminates to a dead end.
Oh. I'll look for a secret door. At the dead end.
Okay. That's the thing you can do. Damn if it tells me how you find it. So, if there is one, but go ahead and make a roll.
For
Let's-
investigation?
Sure.
21.
Okay. Oh, there's a generic thing. I see.
It's a generic thing.
What'd you say, 21?
21.
Okay, that's good enough. So, yeah,
I'm
most
good enough.
secret doors slide on stone runners. They're hidden, and it's just like a general thing. Like, if you come across a secret door,
This is how it
this is how it opens.
Okay.
So,
This is the second secret door I've found. I get the idea.
Cool.
Cool.
Well, now you don't gotta worry about that armor.
Yeah, but it was nice.
Now you got a nice sword.
Yeah.
so, you,
It's a bummer, man.
Yeah.
Where
Lightning
were you
went down by
searching?
2.
the end of the hallway?
Yeah.
Okay. A door slides open, and you see the room that you saw through the crystal thing.
That is what I thought I would see.
Any magic in here, Carrick?
Any magic in here, Ted? This room is 35 feet away from magic. Fuck.
No, you see, remember you saw that disc before with the eyes glaring at you?
Yes.
The disc is emanating divination magic, and there is still, again, the short corridor that ends into, like, it's in a smaller room the
Right.
other way.
Okay.
It was only, from what you saw, you could see to the end of it, there was a fountain in there,
Okay.
and it was only 25 feet across. It was a circular room.
Right. Okay. Do we want to check out this other fountain room?
It's smaller, for sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Or do we want to grab masks?
Why not do both?
Well, which do we want to do first?
Let's check out the small room first.
All
Yeah.
right. Cool. Do you want to take a rest?
Nope.
Okay. In this room, A large fountain crusted with moss rises in the middle of a circular room. 3 marble maidens stand in the fountain holding pitchers out of which water flows.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Any magic?
Any magic?
Yes. The water and the fountain radiate transmutation magic.
Changes one thing into another.
Yeah, you're right about that. I smell the water.
Smells great. Smells like water, which doesn't smell like anything.
What?
But it smells not like Cholton water, which is nice.
And it looks clean.
It looks very clean, yeah.
Patches drink some water?
Why?
He's
again.
come back from the dead, unlike literally everything else.
Fine.
Yeah.
Patches, drink a little bit.
Alright, roll me a d4.
2.
Nothing happens.
You drank.
But you don't hear anything. No, it's fine. No. Things seemed fine. Patches seems refreshed.
Drink some more, Patches.
I'm not gonna have... Why?
Because I'm interested. This is some sort of transmutation magic. He drank it, nothing happened. I'm not convinced.
You drink it!
You get the feeling maybe it doesn't work on animals or other creatures from another plane.
Yeah, maybe
Could
those
be a
things.
humanoid
Might be a humanoid thing.
What do these maidens look like?
Very beautiful, cherubic, busty women.
Oh, then I take a drink.
Okay, roll me a d4.
2.
You feel fine,
It's fine.
but nothing comes out when you open your mouth. Cannot speak. You get the feeling that you could potentially employ magic to restore this.
I don't read lips. I can't understand what you're saying.
Your transmutation sense feels like there is potentially other things that can happen. That was just what happened.
Wait, slower. All you want to do
All you
is
wanted
go
to
to
do?
the store and buy milk for your
Or-
grandmother. And then go home. Don't talk about your grandmother.
Something about a
She
toilet?
was a saint? Oh, she sucks cock. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Sorry.
I mean, grandma getting frisky.
Go into the other
You
room and
can't
get the
see
masks.
me?
We should go into the room and get the other masks. Okay.
Do you drink
You're a
any of
fucking
the-
warlock? We should drink it. No!
No, good, thanks.
Because I like being able to talk.
You get the feeling that that's not the only thing that can happen.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but I feel like all the things that could happen are going to be negative in some manner.
I don't feel like that, but I also don't feel like taking the risk.
Come on.
No! No! Whenever you egg me on to do stuff, there's like a 80% chance things are gonna go terribly.
To do it.
No.
Okay, then why'd you roll a D?
I just wanted to see. If you're interested, have Patches drink more.
It doesn't work on Patches.
You could talk telepathically to him, can't you? What? What? Maybe try lay on hands to... You want lesser restoration? No? Okay. Can you cast spells?
Not with verbal components, he can't.
You can smite.
He can smite.
Can you can you do You can do lay on hands.
Lay on hands and smiting. Those are both non-verbal related spells.
What about cure wounds?
Nope.
No?
You have to talk with cure wounds.
Hunter's mark. Oh, so now I am the only one who can do Hunter's mark. Thank you. That was very nice. Alright, so we go... I turn away from Bill. And then I walk towards the other room again.
Okay.
We should really try to figure out how to get him to talk. I don't know how. I can't do anything
this
about
scroll
it.
of lesser restoration. I feel like that would work, but I don't know if I'm going
it's
to waste
yours.
it. And
It's
he
yours.
said,
Up to your discretion.
well,
man.
he said he didn't want to use it right now.
Okay.
So
we'll save it. It wouldn't work. Oh. What do you think will work?
Time, maybe? Dispel magic, maybe? But those are both things that we don't have.
Any of these things.
Dispel magic.
That's good. It's a great spell. Are you sure it has verbal components?
Anyway, you guys go. You go into this room.
Yeah, we're gonna head into the mask room.
Okay.
We're gonna look for traps in there.
All right. So to remind you what you saw,
There's a divination maker.
a vaulted tomb is overgrown with moss and creepers. That is basically at the exit of, like, as you walk in. Like, that is basically what you see.
Okay.
All right. With moss and creepers, a stone sarcophagus rests on a step dais in the middle of the floor. On the wall behind the sarcophagus, so this would be to the right as you walk into the room, 2 large statues of bears grip a 5-foot diameter bronze disc embossed with a dozen glaring eyes.
Oh,
6 desiccated corpses slump on thrones in niches along the walls. There is...
This is the room with the masks?
This is the room you're going into.
Found the mask or BC.
Each corpse wears a black mask made of paper mache and feathers. And then an arched crystal window to the left.
Okay. I want one of those masks. How far into the room do I have to go to get one of these masks?
To get one of these masks, a minimum of 20 feet. Because they are in alcoves along the walls that you need to walk in to get, I think.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
So there's these bears holding this disc. And
Hang on.
we need to
The
don
disc has a bunch
masks
of eyes.
RBC.
Hang on.
The disc has
Bunch
12
of eyes.
eyes. The enemies oppose, one that stands between them. In darkness it hides. Don the mask or be seen. Speak no truth to the doomed child. The key turns on the inside.
What mask?
Well, I mean, these masks.
I mean,
Oh, that's what that is. Okay, cool. So, you actually, I lied, because this is one of the alcoves that's just hidden behind the secret door.
Oh. Okay.
As you open up the secret door, there's one of the corpses is right in front of you
Oh, great.
with a mask on.
take the mask.
Take the mask. I search it for traps first.
Okay.
Good old 7.
Look good.
I take the mask. 3 masks.
Now what?
Now you have 3 masks.
Now, this is mask magic.
Does not seem to be.
Doesn't seem to be magic. It's good luck. Thanks. You know, maybe one of those, maybe if you keep drinking from the water, like one of the other effects dispels this effect. Maybe it gets rid of your chin?
So,
Like strikes a match? You lied.
what do you do?
I
You have the mask.
have the mask.
Do you enter into the room?
And
I got
feel
it.
divination
Probably
coming
not.
from the
From the disc.
disc.
Not. Drink it.
And
See,
it looks
Oh, yeah.
it looks
Wait.
heavy, this disc?
About 250 pounds, yeah.
Ooh.
Well, this thing's too heavy for me.
The bear statues grip the disc tightly in their stone paws.
Wait, what are you trying to do?
Nothing right now. And how wide is the disc?
5 foot diameter.
Okay. So this thing's real big.
Yes. Being
Take the
held
disc.
held tightly.
And put it up my butt? No.
It is being gripped tightly by these bear statues. And in front of you, you see the sarcophagus.
Okay. Do we want to open the
Is
sarcophagus?
it closed?
Bill, come
The
in.
lid is closed.
Oh, wait. No, you want me to
Get
go
us
in?
masks.
I'll go in and get 2 more masks.
Okay, you have 2 more masks.
I put them on those guys. I grab a 4th one for patches. And then, you guys want to go open up the sarcophagus?
No.
No? What do we come here for then? Maybe he's in there. You don't think he is?
What's the thing we're looking for to destroy the death curse?
What? The soulmonger. Yeah. You think it's down?
Not down. Not in the sarcophagus.
Not in there. Okay. Do I detect any magic coming from the sarcophagus?
It's made of stone, so no. We couldn't tell if there was anything inside
Do
it.
you want to go
Stone.
explore elsewhere before doing this? If we don't find anything else, then we open this.
And you see, again, there's an alcove you came in, right? There's an alcove directly across from you that has another corpse with a mask on, and there are 4 more around the room.
Are they all
to the right
doors?
side. Fuck if I know.
That's fair.
Let's go try.
Why don't you come in near it and use your divine sense right next to this?
Do you have to speak?
No, he just sees it, but he can't tell you about it.
Yeah, but if you could tell,
You
give
tell
us.
us.
You'd be like, oh yeah, there's something, or oh no, there isn't.
How many uses have you made? 1. Got it. So you use it? Nope. Cool. Do you tell them that you didn't use it, or do you just fake that you did, and then just, okay. Like...
Not doing it.
You don't want to cast magic in this room?
No. Keep going.
Thanks again, Andrew Pro.
What?
Why don't you just-
Behind. You want to be behind? Something is behind? Me go
You want
behind.
us to get out of here? Why don't you write it down? Just write that down. What you're saying, what you're trying to say.
Can Bill write?
Who can write?
I wasn't remember if Bill could read or not. I couldn't remember if he was dumb.
Well, he's dumb, but that was just a thing Jake made up.
That is true. I did that for
Like,
Therian.
things with an 8 intelligence can still read and write.
Yeah, no, I'm just checking.
Just not Therian. He was
special.
dyslexic.
Actually, that wouldn't be true because dyslexic people. have...
Right. Finish writing.
Talking out a game.
Yeah, I know. Well,
What can you talk and write at the same time?
Not really.
that's why I told him to write.
Can he just say what he's writing down?
Nope.
Damn.
Fuck all y'all. You made him drink. You get to deal with the repercussions.
First off, he chose to drink. I told him to make Patches drink. That was a decision he made. Divine sense doesn't work if they're behind full cover. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. So I will go and investigate around the other.
See if there are other doors.
Yeah,
Which one do you start with?
the one opposite me.
Okay. Make me a perception check.
Can I help him?
Nah.
17.
I like where your head's at. Nope. Doesn't seem like there's a door here.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the one on the west wall.
Perception?
20.
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna go in a circle now.
2 more. Or 3 more.
18. 18. And 16.
I don't think there's any other ways out of here. Other than the way you came in.
Can I try?
Sure.
God, I really wanna
No.
look in this sarcophagus.
Do your thing, man.
Well, see, I can't move the lid off the sarcophagus because I have a 9 strength.
I could.
You're gonna
I
move
can
it,
move it.
and I'll look.
I feel like it's been an athletics check.
He follows you.
Follow me.
It's an athletics check to get it off.
I can do that.
Push the lid off.
I'm good at that.
Shovel Knight also stays in the hallway because you didn't get him a mask.
Oh shit! Sorry, man.
Because he's not a dummy. And he's like, I'm not going in that room. They've been talking about masks the whole time. I could walk in and fuck this up for everybody, but I'm going to stay in the hallway.
All right, I'll get Shovel
Smart.
Knight a mask.
Okay, and then he comes into the room.
Alright.
It's just over the T.
And I take the last mask also.
Okay, you have all the masks. And you guys are going to push the lid off?
Yeah.
I guess we're following him.
And you guys are all
And I'm ready
wearing
in action to yeah.
masks?
Yes.
Yes.
Goes right open.
Great.
Anything inside?
Yes, there are bones of a Zorbo in a dusty pile, and there's a ring atop of the pile. This is clearly a magical ring.
What kind of magic?
Abjuration magic.
You grab it
You take the ring?
with this ring. I
As you touch the ring, the dust swirls into the shape of a small, feral, bear-like creature and billows towards you with a ghostly roar.
roll for initiative.
No.
Oh,
That's
good.
silly.
Oh.
I need you to make me charisma saving throw, please.
That's good. Look at him saving his voice.
28.
28.
Natural 20.
Oh, wow. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Let's see.
Are you gonna make friends with the ghost bear?
You internally have this feeling
I got a feeling.
in your brain, basically, that
Wow,
this
That
is
was
the
bad.
spirit
Bad, we were in the wrong.
of Obelaka.
Feeling.
You have the opportunity
I have no idea.
to forego the saving throw if you so choose. You passed. You have the opportunity to forego. You don't get any feedback from him, though. This is a spur of the moment decision. Yes or no? You can say no, and that's fine too.
What's the decision though?
Obelaka was the Zorbo.
Yeah, I'll forego it.
Okay.
Let it hit me.
You feel Obelaka take over your body.
Ah, shit.
Whoa!
You don't know.
I know, but I see a ghost thing hit you.
Obelaka's personality is nervous and obsessive. I am risk adverse and a slave to routine. Your enemy is Aijin. You can attune to one additional magic item now.
Does the ring do anything else?
Yes, it's a ring of protection.
Ooh, nice!
And you basically feel like it is a force that has attached to you, and it is sort of piloting you. Oh, well, I told you that early, but that's fine. I have a thing I have to give you, but other than that, yeah, I think that's a good point to take a break.
You're having a rough dungeon, my friend.
Yeah.
We'll be right back, guys. We're gonna go get some coffee.
Ooh. Coffee.
Hey, guys, we'll be right back.
Indian burns. No, thank you. Yeah, Indian burns. I'll go. I see them.
No, it was my jam.
Sorry, you want me to send you it? You can have your jam.
Not.
Okay.
Sign language is mostly pointing.
Pointing and not.
Pointing.
I'm pretty good at
We can either
deciphering.
yes pointing
Sorry.
or not pointing.
Okay, so we're back.
Okay.
I
You
know
guys-
that. I know. Help me.
This is help me.
Uh-huh.
This is I owe you money.
Really?
Oh man, I
Want
left my.
What's need? I want it.
Need.
I need it.
Anyway,
I
This is
want it.
All right. So let's. Guys,
so what are you doing?
I think that we should take a rest. That's my vote. I vote for taking a rest. All in favor?
Why would we take a rest?
Because I currently have taken 41 points of damage.
Thank you for the host.
You've taken 42. I've taken 42.
Anyway, what are you doing?
I've taken 30.
Yeah. And you agree? You vote for a rest? Okay, so Bill votes for a rest. Alright, all those against say nay.
Indifferent?
Okay, so the motion passes.
Patches, what do you think? I'm sorry, what?
Shovel Knight,
Yes, sir.
you're actually doing perfectly fine, aren't you?
I feel pretty good, sir.
You haven't even taken a hit yet.
No, sir.
You did this.
Alright.
The trick is let everyone else do it.
Bro.
Ah.
Yeah,
Shovel Knight, go drink that water until you get a 2. No.
Yes, sir.
No!
No, Shovel Knight!
That was sarcasm, Shovel Knight.
Sorry, sir.
That's
Sometimes I don't get it.
You can't dig it. That's cool.
Was human?
Yes, he's human.
He is?
Yes.
Okay.
He's not fiend undead. Or...
What does he look like under the helmet?
You don't know. You won't ever know.
Unless I told him to take off the helmet.
There's another helmet.
Oh no!
It's like nesting. It's like nesting its
It's
dolls.
nesting helmets, but they don't. They're all the same size.
Bill, you want one of Shovel Knight's helmets? Alright, good. Vision, yeah, that's good. Peripherals. Alright, fine. You don't want to take a rest? We don't need to take a rest, I guess.
So, would anybody
Are
else
you
like?
supposed to be more cautious now?
You don't
What
know
is
that.
what is the God Spirit telling you to do?
We don't know that. Although we did.
You
Did
don't
we
know that
see
he
it
has
like
it.
get absorbed into his body?
Didn't we see the dust bear go into
You
him?
saw the dust.
Chris.
Dust swirl into the shape of a small feral bear-like creature that billows towards him with a ghostly roar. That's all you saw. It dissipated.
Into him?
So what happened when that bear hit you? Oh, alright.
Alright. Let's
Got a ring.
You got the ring. Yeah, that's good. Alright, cool.
It's a nice
Let's we will head back to the main corridor. With the
No, I was like, where's your
the big square one.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you don't want to go down the passageway yet. Down
wanna
to the
check the
lower
other
level. I
corridors
want to
on this?
look, at the other corridors on
What?
this
Yeah.
level.
How many other corridors are on this top?
So you're gonna go around the top.
Yes, we're
Yeah.
gonna start
Go
walking
around
around the
it.
top, and I'm gonna look for traps
Good idea.
with Shovel
As you are walking,
Is it investigation?
Bill.
or
Knight.
perception?
15.
you get this strong sense of like maybe look out for these two. Like a cautious person should possibly keep better company. You don't know any of this.
I know.
This is a conversation in his brain from the cautious spirit of caution.
All right, there, Bill.
I know what you did.
So I start circling around.
And yeah, it basically tells you like it says you should probably not drink from the water. It's conveyed just the general feeling you have.
You don't like it?
It does not tell you to not tell them to drink the water, but it tells you to probably not do it.
Okay.
I do that.
So,
I am cautious. That's how I feel about it. Me and Obelisk would have got along great.
That's a lie, but anyway.
So we start moving along the north end of the corridor.
Okay. So you're going basically down, around, and up.
Yeah, so these stairs go down. This is like
That goes
stairs here.
downstairs. Yeah, you'd have
And
to
then there's
basically go.
another upstairs
You could have to
here?
go this way.
Oh, okay, to stay up the whole time.
Yeah, to stay up the whole time.
Alright, yeah, I want to stay up the whole time.
Okay, so as you go about, like basically the direct opposite of the corridor, there's a corridor that goes to the right to a door, and you see one that goes straight ahead.
Okay.
At which point, when you make it to the other side, you see a hunched figure glare up at you from a balcony below, wearing a mask that is a replica of the devil face at the tomb entrance. Without saying a word, the figure steps out of sight.
Okay.
I think it's the child.
That might be the mask we need.
It looks like that.
Oh shit. So that's not a child.
Alright.
And then, yeah, you see down the corridor.
On my
You
little
want us to go
little
down
map
there?
here, where is this corridor? Right here?
You kept saying, let's go downstairs.
There
I think we need to
is-
go down.
One, let's see, you guys are...
Here's the entrance. Right.
Right.
There's the stairs down.
Repeat
Right,
something,
there's
don't
one
you
that
think?
goes this way,
Okay.
and one that goes this way.
Okay, cool.
Well,
Alright,
yeah, he saw a
let's
person
take
down
this
there
one that's
before.
directly opposite from the railing.
Okay.
To start.
Sure.
I want to look down it before I...
A giant stone skull, crusted with moss, juts out from the end of the passageway. A flame flickers within each of the eye sockets, and a view into a chamber beyond can be seen through its open jaws. You gotta get closer to really look, though.
Okay, I want to go look down the other tunnel.
Where are we?
We're right here, right now.
Okay.
So there's a big skull, flickering eye skull.
Carved birds soar across the walls of this corridor. Blocking the passage near its northern end is a large adamantine propeller with 5 sharp blades.
Okay. Also seems like a bad option. Bill, my good friend, can you cast Gust of Wind?
Oh, wait.
Maybe you can.
The distinct possibility.
No.
Bummer. Are these stairs?
Yes.
Chat
it is.
says
those
Jake
go down
should go
lower.
on first.
I should go on first.
So says chat.
Thanks, chat. You guys are always my good friends. And the thing is, about me going in first, is that, I don't like that idea. Okay.
Fair. So what do you do?
So there's the birds there. Do I
Yeah, and
detect
the-
any magic?
It's only been 10 minutes since you came over here.
I feel like we haven't spent a ton of time doing anything specifically, since he automatically attuned to the Ring of Protection.
No. You don't see
Oh.
any magic down that hall.
Okay.
The bird hallway?
Yes.
You see the fan.
Right, and that's within 30
Yes,
feet of me?
Mm,
Yes.
Okay.
It's blocked by the propeller.
Alright, and the flickering eye skull, is that within 30 feet of the end of that hallway?
Yes.
Okay, do I detect any magic coming from the skull?
Transmutation?
turns a thing into another thing.
You got it, Bill. Okay.
Do you want to check the lower
Area?
section?
No,
I
I'd
mean,
rather...
we saw the thing down there, so like.
Yeah.
All right. So
there's-
do you want blades or scary eyes?
This is a full list of spells that can be cast without a verbal component.
For all classes? Yeah. 6.
Friends, Minor Illusion, Ice Knife, Illusionary Script, Hypnotic Pattern.
I feel like Ice Knife must have been an accident, too.
It might have been. It might have got fixed in Xanthars. If it is, then it's still on my update.
Sorry, I'm drawing in the stairs. That's how I imagine.
Nope. Somatic and material.
Alright.
Just get to do it. Cool. Alright,
So-
let's go. You guys want to go towards the flickering eye skull or the adamantine propellers with the sharp blades?
Blades or flickery eyes?
Flickering
Eyes?
eyes? Alright. I
All
agree.
right, let's go flickery eyes.
Okay.
So is the skull just like blocking the hallway, or is it
Yeah,
a
the
dead
mouth
end?
is open,
And we have to go under the
can
mouth.
walk through the mouth into the next.
It's
so
wide enough for a
Do we
medium creature to climb through.
See what's it past the mouth? Like what's
Not, you
behind
have
it?
to get closer to it to see.
All right, I think that me and Shovel Knight
You
should
basically
look
have
for
to
traps.
look through it, right?
Yeah.
So I just realized that we are really lucky that I was using my longsword as a torch because I cannot speak the command phrase anymore.
Oh.
Good thing it's already on fire.
Yep,
Yup.
perfect.
Yeah. Also, if it hit the thing, it would have disintegrated as well.
That would really suck.
And then I would have been using...
Now I don't have Levy.
Nope, I have a
Punch
trident.
things? Can't you
And a
punch
yuckle.
things?
No, that was the
That was the
Plus
armor.
one, you
that
can
was the
walk.
armor.
Oh, you can take
I
Bob
don't have
back
a. I have
if
a
you want.
regular Yakuwa. I don't know
You
plus
can
one.
take Bob back if you want.
No, because you have.
You know a thing else.
No. Well, I was gonna say.
I have a great axe.
That's true.
Oh,
We're gonna inspect
Then,
for
yeah.
traps.
then maybe.
Okay.
Shovel Knight's gonna have a 20.
That's a move.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
have a
the flame.
17 as we move towards the flickering eye.
Where this is just to see the general area around it as you're
Yeah,
making
we're
your way
looking
towards-
for pressure plates. We're looking for tripwires. We're looking for.
Holes in the
You
wall.
are clear all the way up to the skull.
All right, so we get up to the
You
skull.
guys take your time. It takes a while, but you make your way up there, and yes, you have to actually like get inside to see. Yeah, you
Into
can
the
peer
next room?
through. Actually, I guess you can peer through it here. So skulls crusted with dry mud glower from niches cut into the walls of this tomb. A stone sarcophagus stands at the center of the chamber. Its lid adorned with coiled serpents carved in relief. Beyond the sarcophagus, resting atop a marble pedestal, is an ornate crystal box with a small humanoid skull floating inside it.
Wow.
That is what you see.
Okay, so there's a bunch of snakes and there's a little humanoid skull. Is the skull? It's in a crystal box, and it's
Yeah.
floating.
Yes.
There are snakes.
Snake reliefs.
Do I
Who's the
detect
snake guy?
magic? The Shigami has it's a snake type thing.
Because the bear one had bears.
Yeah, Moa. Moa has
So
the
I'm
snakes
assuming this is Moa.
You don't detect any magic.
coming from the.
From a floating
Floating.
skull?
Correct?
Weird.
All right.
It doesn't just, yeah. Nope. It's also, yeah, no, it's within range, but, yeah, well. Nope.
Did you go into the
Detect floating magic. It's a new school. Floating.
Floating
floating
magic?
magic?
Floating magic. Yeah.
Shit,
It's enchantment.
it's shitty floating magic.
Right.
On that
So-
levitation.
All right, I think we should go in.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure. You want to stay out here?
You going in?
By yourself?
Nice got patches.
Yeah, you feel a little nervous about this.
What, nervous about going in?
He
I-
feels internally, because of his cautious spirit, that's telling him, like,
We don't know this.
it's like basically Chucky Finster is your spirit guide.
Yeah.
Finster.
I don't want to be left out here alone, so I'll go in third.
Oh, no, it's not such a good idea. And then fucking Tommy Pickles over here is like, let's just go. It's fine. Here's my screwdriver. Let's
Sounds
I
Fucking
search
doing
for
well.
traps on the skull.
Okay.
Me and Shovel Knight looking for traps. I got a 17. Shovel Knight got a 4.
Sure. Shovel Knight thinks everything's fine. What did you get?
I got a 17.
Seems, you don't think it's trapped per se, but you notice that the jaw is hinged.
So it can close.
Correct.
Okay, so this jaw can close.
Are there any doors in this room, or is it just...
Also, the eyes give off no heat or smoke.
And they're not magical?
They are not
Garrick.
magical.
You in the room?
No, he's still outside.
Oh,
still
well,
outside.
but you can see the room? Are there any other doors in there? Or is it like just a singular room?
From
Do I
what
s-
you can't see anything else from the angle you're at.
Okay, I can just see the floating skull in the middle.
And the sarcophagus
And
is in front of it.
sarcophagus in front of it. Okay.
It's another god thing.
And skulls crusted with dried mud, glowering from niches in the walls.
Dried mud. Does it look like the mud is from like
You're like 20 feet away, so it's hard to tell.
I thought, like, you know, sometimes it looks like if there was like if that was left there because there used to be.
There
water in
are
this
hundreds
chamber.
of niches in the wall.
Okay,
It's
cool.
not like it's just like everywhere.
I'm not super thrilled about this. It might be another poison trap.
So you want to not do this?
Does
Go
it
find
smell?
another room?
Does this room smell
Not particularly.
like gas?
No.
Okay. Flickering flames
There's
What
a little bit of
what
a
was the, what was
there's a little bit of a gas smell from the
what
other
was
room
the
you were in.
snake guy's
From the propeller room?
deal in the
No,
story?
from the room where he got the
Oh,
ring.
okay. All right. What's up?
I said, what was the snake guy's deal in the story? Like,
I can't remember.
Yeah, you're very focused on this trap potentially.
Yeah.
And the hinged mouth and this room beyond. So, what do you do?
Can I piton the hinges so that it won't close if the trap is activated? What?
You don't get the
Okay.
feeling that that's the case.
down?
The hinges
Downstairs.
seem.
Down the stairs? You want to go down the
You
stairs,
feel like
buddy?
maybe
Alright.
if you had something big, you could jam it open,
Okay.
like stick
Right.
something
Like a
in
big
that
rock?
way, or like a stick or a staff or something.
I have a staff!
to jab it open,
Okay.
but not like you don't feel like the way the hinge is designed, you could like jam it shut.
Got great idea. I'll just go in the mouth and just shell.
I feel like you guys are taking this very seriously.
I got a staff.
I can see the expression on your face.
He
You're
wants
no
to go
longer
down
in
the
demon
stairs.
T face. And I can see all the sarcasm going on here, Bill.
He wants to go down the stairs.
You want to go
I have a
downstairs?
staff to jam this jaw open if we need. That's where we're at.
Alright. Cool. We'll go downstairs. That's fine.
Box, skull.
You don't think the
No.
box is a good idea? Okay.
Okay, let's go down.
There's another sarcophagus, though. And, like, you got a magic ring in that last one.
It's true.
Didn't
No.
you? Eh? But you think I should be cautious about it.
Alright, so
He
let's
seems
go.
there-
to have a much more cautious nature.
You seem to have a much more cautious nature.
Well, he did get rammed by a dust bear, so like screaming,
I look at his mouth.
trying to talk.
Is there anything in his mouth?
No.
Just
I mean,
tongue.
his tongue,
Well, his
Yeah.
tongue's still
Some
there.
teeth.
Teeth. Okay.
Yeah, all the stuff is there. There's just no sound.
uvula.
Did you just call me a son of a bitch? You're a dick all of a sudden.
Cautious dick.
A cautious
You
dick.
don't know if you should listen to him. He listens to you. Remember?
Yeah.
Alright. Are there any big stones around which we might be able... No! Murray is not a stone. Currently. Yeah,
the
okay.
closest thing too.
That's true. At one point you were, and that's great.
It's true.
Is there a big stone
Listen, I
out
don't want
in,
to talk
in the
about it.
main
It's very
area?
traumatic.
No, you think that the staff may work.
The staff might work?
It's just about big enough that it could jab the jaws open.
Alright. We'll do that. Then.
Yeah.
Okay, you set it in. Then what?
Let's go in.
Who goes in first?
Me.
Cool. As he goes in, you see that the eye sockets go out, and you hear you see the splintering of the wood as the jaws try to basically just cut you in half, but you make it through.
Whew.
And when you exit the jaws, it lights come back on,
Okay.
and then like the lower jaw like relaxes
Ah. Okay. Does the stick seem to be in okay condition?
for the moment.
For the moment. Okay, good. Alright. You guys might
Did
wanna...
Judge 2 go
Alright.
in? Is Shovel Knight still out here with us?
Yeah.
Yep.
Did it happen when, like, I stepped on, like...
When you went through it,
Okay.
basically when your body was about halfway through, so it could cut you in half in the middle, is
Right.
what it did.
Oh, perfect.
Designed to chomp you in half.
Yes.
Attack on Titan style.
Skeleton
Good.
guillotine.
That's good. I go to the sarcophagus,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
I look at the sarcophagus.
Okay. So you also see that
I'm not looking at you.
you can't tell you anything. You see that like the walls are a maze of tiny like passages cut into the walls beyond, these niches in them.
Okay.
Make a perception check.
Can I? No, I can't help him, can I?
18.
You hear the sound of grotesque scuttling of insects from within these.
Okay.
Hundreds of little feet.
They're all scuttling in behind the skulls?
Behind the walls, yes.
Okay. I want to take...
Well, hold on.
Okay, darn.
Oh, wait, there's more.
You hear a voice in your head. It's the voice of a young girl, and it says, "What's happening? Why can't I see?"
That's not creepy. Is that the child?
Speak no truth to the doomed child.
None of you guys know this is happening because this is all in his head.
I don't say anything.
And you hear, "Where am I? How did I get here?" And there's clearly a tremor and terror in the voice.
Is there a skull? Is the skull doing anything?
The skull is exactly where it is.
Alright, I wanna...
Upon looking at it, the skull is small size,
Like the size of a child?
potentially.
Cool. I'm not gonna say anything. I wanna push the sarcophagus off. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna do that.
You hear, are you friends with my father? Is he looking for me? And let's see. So, did you make me an athletics check?
70.
Okay.
That's about as good as I could do.
So, as you're going up to
Is that
do
why
this,
you did that?
the voice shrieks in horror as the skull's eyes sockets flare with green flame. With a shattering crash, the crystal box explodes as the skull flies out, at which point hundreds of tarantula-sized undead spiders crawl through all the warrens, like blocking the exit that you came in at. I need you to roll for initiative. Cool.
Just him?
Just him. I mean, you guys see and hear. Well, you don't. You hear the screaming of a child's voice.
Okay.
And
Everything
you
okay
hear
in
the
there?
scuttling, and there's basically what works out to be 6 swarms of undead spiders just like in front of the door.
Okay.
So you rolled for Nick. What'd you get?
17.
17. Cool.
Did I push the sarcophagus?
You did slide it. It's not all the way off. It's like halfway.
Okay, cool. Do I see anything in it?
I will tell you in a second. Greedy.
Okay, I am greedy for actions.
Greedy for actions.
You can't shoot spiders, man.
I can. I can
Are
shoot
you gonna-
spiders. I can shoot them sharply. Also, I can just take the disengage action.
They just run, and then we can take the staff out of the jaw and just trap them.
And
Well, the jaw opens back up.
yes,
The jaw's not shut.
that's
Right.
true, but I can...
We could try.
We can
What
try.
did you roll?
17.
Yeah, but if the spiders try to come through the jaw,
Dex
won't
is-
the jaw go? Ka!
My dex is a 20.
Maybe. Or maybe it doesn't work on undead.
Maybe.
Maybe it is an intelligent trap built to design to kill people for pilfering a tomb.
That's
Who
cool.
knows?
Bummer.
Okay, so you are up first. So you have 6 swarms of undead spiders behind you,
Yes.
and this floating skull with green flame eyes.
Yes.
What would you like to do?
First I want to look into the sarcophagus. Is there anything in there?
You see a faded bundle of clothes that hold the serpentine bones of a jaculi,
Okay.
and a staff rests upon it.
Cool. I'm gonna grab the staff.
Okay.
Right? That's a free action.
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna grab that
Yeah.
staff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wanna run out of the chamber.
So green smoke billows from the staff, coiling around you like a serpent. A sibilant voice whispers in your ear, "Let me help you. I promise I'll be good." I need you to make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, good.
Without the +4 from Bill.
+1. 14.
Okay, so you are taken over by the spirit. You have no choice.
Okay, that's fair.
I will tell you what it does because I left my pieces of paper upstairs.
I can go grab them.
I don't remember where I left them. If you remember, if you saw
I
where
thought
put
they
them.
were.
Yeah, I
just
think.
right behind
Down
you.
or something.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. You now cannot lie.
Okay.
Ever. You must always speak the truth.
Okay.
And
Can you
be
choose not to speak?
Yes.
Okay.
Speak no truth to
you-
the doom child.
You could have just talked to her and also consoled her, and then she wouldn't have broken free.
Okay, that's fair.
Or lied and just rolled high enough. But because you didn't console her, she's in a murderous rage.
That's fair. So in order to escape, I would have to run through these spiders.
6 swarms of spiders. Correct. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna just grab my scissors. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Where they at?
It should be to the left. Right in front of you.
Found them.
Good talk.
I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I'm just getting right out of this room.
Good plan.
Don't leave. I can't understand you when you talk like that.
Don't leave? Are you telling him not to leave? Why shouldn't he leave the room with all the spiders? You should never have gone in there, but that doesn't matter. It's a moot point. It already happened. It already happened. We gotta move on from it. And then when we come across another room with Sarcophagus, we're gonna go in it. But why not? You got a good thing, so why can't we?
Okay, great.
It's not a good thing. Something bad's gonna happen to you.
Pick up the staff, right?
You have the staff in your hand.
Cool. I got the staff in my hand. It's magic?
You don't know. Oh, you
I
do know.
detect magic.
Yes, it is magic.
What kind of magic? Enchantment? Moha.
Transmutation.
Perfect. I am gonna use an action to turn invisible.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna just run right out of there.
Okay. However, you so you basically from where you are, you can basically get to the mouth because you use your action to turn invisible.
Are you sure? Because I have 35 speed.
Yes.
Okay.
You also have to basically because the spiders are there, you have to step on them essentially. So they're gonna get opportunity attacks at disadvantage because they saw you.
Cool.
Like, and they're undead. I think they're insects. They have blind sight, so they can still attack you. You just check on that.
Sure.
Animal spirit. Oh,
They do
that's
have blind sight,
weird.
so they can actually attack you no problem. So all 6 of them will make attacks on you.
That's fair.
It's a good thought in theory.
It was a good theory.
Yeah, use your pencils.
Okay, 1 is a natural 1. What was your AC?
My AC is now an 18.
If you have a tail, you step on it and take a d4 damage. Spiders don't have tails. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, and that one's a natural 20. So, what's your AC?
18.
16, 16. Alright, so
Okay.
3 hits.
So which one?
And one is
give
a
me the
crit.
list.
Done.
So,
Write it down.
this is all
What's their blind sight?
10 feet. 10 feet.
Okay.
But they can still see, but you're invisible, so. Piercing damage? Piercing damage, got it. So, you will take. Oh, I just put all those dice away. Yeah, that's fine.
What do you need? I got a bunch.
I just need d4s.
I got 1.
You don't really do melee attacks, so that doesn't really affect you. It's your next melee attack does a d4 less damage. So that is 5,
What creature is this?
9, 9, and 4 is 13.
What creature is that one?
Which one? Moa?
No, not Moa. The one above it.
Shagagambi?
16.
What is that?
It's like a
20.
panther with snakes coming out of it.
Oh, it's that thing.
2.
I think.
You take 22 points of piercing damage.
Great.
For that.
Well.
And
You have horrible handwriting.
Me or him?
Him.
Yes.
yes, he does.
Hold on. I'm making a new list.
And then
You're on a different page now.
the skull, screaming on its turn, says, "Why? I just wanted to know why I was here. Why won't anyone help me?" And then a fireball explodes because it can cast fireball. So how far away were you guys from the entrance? You could just tell me.
10 feet.
10 feet? So if it casts it at the entrance, it's going to hit all the spiders. It's going to get you guys. So I need everybody to make me dexterity saving throws, please.
Can I see it coming?
Yes.
Now, at the edge here, am I within 10 feet of him?
15.
No, because he's 10 feet back from the door.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
So
you're good.
26 from me,
Yep.
and then Shovel Knight,
We'll also get the +4.
11 plus 4 is 15.
Okay, and what did you have? Celine?
15.
Alright, so you guys are all good. Everybody passes.
What's
You'll
a,
take...
What's an Iblis?
It's like a stork.
Cool.
Yeah.
Why are you writing that in my notebook?
I don't know, because it's in front of me.
Yeah, but you're...
I'll just
don't
rip it
care.
out, it's fine.
That's my... Okay.
What's that?
What? Wongo is a Sioux monster.
Okay.
So 10 points fire damage all around.
Cool.
And then it's gonna move 40 feet towards the door. So it's in...
Going past me a little.
Yeah, basically.
And it doesn't activate the...
No, it stops in front of... It doesn't go out of the room.
Okay.
So you technically can make an opportunity attack against
No
it if
way.
you want.
I'm alright.
Is Zorbo the creature or the Obelaka?
Obelaka is a Zorbo.
Obelaka. Yeah, I
Okay. You keep switching them.
Well,
back and
because
forth.
when we were hearing the story, that was the first time we had heard. He already
That's
has
you.
Obelaka.
Okay.
So it is in front of the door, and it ends its turn, and is your turn.
Okay.
It does not seem to be able to see you, from what
Yes.
you could tell.
And I am now past all the spiders.
Yes.
What's an
Or they're
El
dead
Mirage?
from the fireball?
Ooh, that's a good point.
What's an El Mirage?
The El Mirage
That's
is the horned
The unicorn
rabbit.
bunny.
Unicorn bunny, cool.
I have the skin of one of those.
Yeah, he hates those. They all have to make dex saves.
Thank you.
Can they survive?
They can. They have 22 HP.
No.
They did 20 damage. Actually, they all pass.
Sales. Okay.
So they're still there.
Right.
They're scorched, and they have they're about half as strong as they were.
Right.
They're
But
still-
I'm past all of them at
Correct.
this point. All right. Cool. I am going to move out of. I'm going past the
the mouth.
skull.
All right. As you do, it breaks the staff and then opens back up.
Okay. Cool. Whew. And then I'm gonna run 35 feet. So I'm gonna be 20 feet past these guys, and then I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna shoot this skull, flaming skull thing. I'm gonna be like, guys, you should initialize. Because I'm invisible.
You do have advantage.
Yeah.
Ted, can we initialize?
You can roll for initiative, yes.
Cool. I'm gonna use sharpshooter.
Okay. Did you tell me that before you rolled?
Yeah, but it's my first chance too.
Yeah, but you got to tell me before you roll.
Yeah, but
you saw the
I'm
rolls.
always gonna use sharpshooter.
Well, now see, that's not necessarily true.
All right. So I don't get to use sharpshooter. For
I'll
that?
let you do it, but you got to roll again.
So I'm gonna use sharpshooter.
Okay.
Alright, so that's
It's basically the same.
Yeah.
So
18
So late, I
to
already
hit.
ripped
with the
it.
-5,
That's with the -5.
that does hit.
Alright,
Now
so.
I have the information.
And she's undead.
Yes.
You
Alright,
can't
so I
talk.
deal an extra
People
10.
ripping your
Or I
book.
deal an extra 4 damage from that.
Well, you
So.
ripped your book, so I thought it was okay if I ripped the book.
Here we go. I rolled a 1.
Someone booped your snoot.
But I will deal
Okay. In that case,
1 plus 24.
Pete.
25 damage.
Got
He
it.
knows.
And then I'm gonna shoot again.
Do I have a
You are now
sharpshooter.
visible.
I'm now visible.
Okay,
So-
sharpshooter.
Plus 8, 20.
Yeah?
So it's
Alright, and this time I'm gonna
You
use
knows?
Colossus
What?
Slayer.
yep.
And that'll be
He knows?
5 plus
Knows?
24. That'll be 29 damage.
She
E?
dissipates.
I hate undead.
I'm so good.
And then yeah, that's gonna be my whole turn.
Okay.
And I'm
Oh,
I'm
okay.
well past these guys. And Shovel Knight
This
rolls
is
a
the symbol.
15 for initiative.
According to Scott, none of my sign language professors ever taught us anything dirty, but Scott says that this is penis.
Oh, okay.
It's pee on your
Pretty.
penis.
Pretty sure that's butt sex.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I think this is sex. So, like, when you do that, butt sex. Someone at Fair told me that. I don't know if it's accurate or not.
I don't know.
But-
The spiders don't come out.
Oh great.
Okay.
I know how to say Taco Bell.
Guys. So, yeah. He shot the flame skull. Killed this
From
innocent.
invisibility. Which
An
is
innocent
you
child.
guys.
She was totally innocent.
She was totally doomed.
Well, only while you doomed her forever.
We don't know that.
You know that.
Do I?
Yeah, Moa tells you. Because Moa is the spirit who was trying to protect the innocent child as you are, what is it, lawful good?
Neutral good.
Neutral good?
I didn't know that. Moa didn't tell me till after I shot it.
She was testing you. Or he was testing you.
Well, I'm sorry.
You chose poorly. You shrivel up and die.
Oh,
Oh, that's rough.
oh well.
Told you not to go in that fucking room.
Anyway.
That's a bad way to go.
Anyway.
But you guys are
Yeah.
really so
You also did not, just as a point of fact,
Huh?
you just like
Yeah,
were in that room and out of that room real quick. So you didn't really get a good look
according to the
if there was much
The
going on,
chart.
else going on in there.
That's true.
But the spiders
Fine.
were still there.
But I have the staff.
You have the staff.
Okay. Does it do anything?
It doesn't automatically attune for you.
Okay.
You feel a little bit of like a standoffishness due to murdering the spirit.
Yeah. I'll
It is magic.
should have thrown out that warning just like 6 seconds earlier, man. I would not.
I also
have.
need you to make a Constitution saving throw for the fireball, DC 10, and it would not have had the +4.
For the concentration.
Yeah.
And now it goes down.
So you lose detect magic.
All right, cool. I'm gonna take a rest because I'm tired. All right, I just got blown up a little bit. There were spiders. They bit me. My legs are all bit up, and I'm in a lot of pain. So I'm gonna take an hour, and
Okay.
I don't care whether or not you like that or not.
Oh shit!
Guys, this tomb is
Where
tearing us
are-
apart.
where-
I have to tell the truth.
He can't lie. That's the thing that he got from his spirit. Where are you guys gonna take your rest?
I would like to take the rest. These spiders are not coming.
Out of the room.
Do you want to go back into the room with the corpses with the masks? With your guy?
If we had to take a place to rest, I would either pick right here in this hallway, because these guys aren't coming out behind us, or I would go over to the room with the water and just not drink any. Okay.
So
Either one.
Where are you guys going?
Wherever you would like to.
Alright, we'll do it right here in this corridor. Shovel Knight doesn't need to take a short rest because he is full health. I am just gonna, as an action, become invisible for no better reason than I can, and do that for my whole short rest.
Become visible?
No, I'm gonna become
okay.
invisible for my entire short rest.
Oh, okay.
Because it's just a power.
You can just become invisible?
Apparently, while inhabited by Moa, you can use an action to turn invisible.
Cool. I'm gonna use.
The effect ends if you attack, cast a spell, force a saving throw, or deal damage. Shovel Knight, man, can you keep an eye out at the edge of this corridor? Make sure nothing's... Because we saw those guys. Did anybody else see those? That guy? Yeah,
no, you're the first one, so you saw it.
I saw a skull masked dude running around down there, so I want you to keep an eye out for that. I guess I'll sit here next to you and do that also, but I'm going to be invisible. Also, I really appreciate how just, loyal and
No,
fantastic
I meant
you've
that
been.
Moa as alignment is lawful good.
Oh.
And is the spirit that is Jaegering your body, and you now need to be truthful and kind
Oh.
all the time.
Oh.
So you actually feel a little bad about the
way
like-
you spoke.
yeah, about how like the putting words in Bill's mouth before, and there's a little tinge in the back of your mind like, man, Shovel Knight's great. Like maybe I shouldn't take advantage of him so much. And you're just like, yeah, you are the quintessential lawful good person. This spirit is in control of your body, lets you make your own decisions, but will heavily steer you
Towards good things.
towards good things, lawfully good things.
Alright.
The face is priceless. Well, you don't know this, but
I'm invisible right now, so you don't even know where I am. Hey, Bill. I feel a little bad about earlier making fun of you because you couldn't talk. I guess it's probably because I'm stressed about this situation, and I kind of feel like you aren't taking it 100% serious. I'm over here by the cave entrance next to Shovel Knight. We're like speak no evil, see no evil. The two of us together. You ever with the monkeys? No? Sorry.
This is real interesting to watch here. Just saying, because you got a voice with no body and a body with no voice. It's just funny for me as an outside perspective.
Anyway, I'm trying to apologize. Is what I'm going for, and you're cool.
Chakra.
All right. Shovel Knight, man, you've been a stalwart companion this entire voyage, and I appreciate everything you do.
oh, thank you, sir. Not that I require this kind of reassurance, but it is nice to hear.
Yeah. All right. You don't need a rest. You're feeling all right.
I feel as if I have not taken a single point of damage.
All right. Good.
As healthy as an ox
Good.
or a shovel. And you notice that the shovel is very healthy.
Takes good care of it.
10, 18.
Yeah, this whole section is replacing dead characters. Do we get to make them? Yeah, probably. Either I or that or I do, and I'm like, yes. Don't fuck it up. We'll see. Probably. But there's just for ways to.
Are you
How would people ever be in
rest.
here?
Yeah, I did.
Makes
If
sense.
you have to did all the shit you have to do to get in here.
Very good. I'm 11 points down. I didn't want to use all my hit die.
I don't want to either, but I'm only saving 2.
I'm saving 3.
So that's
I used 2.
so I'm up to 74 at the 90.
Ah, I gotta put another little tombstone for Adric.
Yep.
Because he died.
You get to do that.
I have the
Yeah. Oh, 3 of those are bad.
3 of the 4 dead characters are bad.
Oh, Pat.
I'll do that.
Yeah. So that I take an hour.
Okay. You hear the grinding of stone off in the distance.
Perchance does my voice return after a short rest?
It does not.
Scroll. Lesser restoration. He wants to talk.
I'd like to make an Arcana check to see if I think that would work.
Sure.
Ha!
2.
I don't know. Maybe. There's a possibility that it can,
Can
and
you
a
make
possibility that it can't. Sure.
a check?
I hope he rolls a 1 too.
17.
Yeah, you think that a lesser restoration might do it.
Alright, screw it. I take out my scroll of lesser restoration.
Go shoot
Whap!
it.
Sorry.
There you go.
This is the W there the first time. I'm invisible, I can do whatever I want. I realize that I can't read this because I'm invisible and so is the scroll. So I, as an action, become... Do I even need to take an action? It doesn't say I need to take an action to become visible again.
Whatever, sure. I don't care. For this.
Oh, if I cast a spell, it ends.
So this counts.
Cool. Whack.
And,
Let's
yes,
do
he
restoration.
faps you, and you're visible now.
Lesser restoration.
And you can talk. You can speak now.
Hey!
Are you really thirsty?
No, I'm alright. I'm okay. I'm
You want
okay.
some more water?
Do you have a canteen or a
Yes.
water skin? I would love some. Thank you.
Cool.
It's filled with water for there. Roll a d4. Just out of curiosity.
Cool.
Roll me a d4.
Please say 2.
1.
What was 1?
Go drink and I'll tell you.
No, I don't want to.
You sure?
Okay. Yeah. I got guys. I don't think we should be robbing more tombs. Like I think, cause
Dude, invisible.
yeah, I know.
Uninvisible. Not only
Random
that, but I
protection?
feel like
You
a
guys
better
get cool
person.
powers. I want cool things.
Okay, you're both talking at the same time. I understand what you're both saying. I just got a ring. That's not really cool powers. And
Well, is magic in it?
you had to kill a bunch of undead things. Like you got attacked. Like that could have gone way worse
Yeah. But
if you didn't become invisible.
I can because of I went in there. I can become invisible.
I don't think it's a good idea to keep robbing graves. I'm saying it. I think we should be more cautious going forward because both of those could have ended real bad.
Yeah, but they didn't.
Yes, but how long do you think our luck is going to keep up in
For at
this
least
place?
one more tomb.
I'm not going to go in.
That's fine.
Okay. That's
So if anything happens to you, I'll do my best to help, but I'm not going in.
Okay.
What if we're in peril? Would you come in to help us?
Probably.
Yeah. All right. That's really all we could ask from you. I think that's reasonable.
Yeah. Fair. All right.
Can
we go downstairs now?
Oh, there's that one other.
You mean the...
Adamantine propeller blades.
Oh, I was going to say the adamantine death trap. But yes, whatever you want to call it.
Alright, when I'm looking at these propeller blades, and if they started spinning, would they suck us in? Or would they shoot us back out?
Are they affixed to the wall?
No, they're just like propeller blades.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
Is there space to, like, get around them?
well, like, yeah. And, like, how is it just there in the middle? Is it on, like, a wall? Is it
I think
in the
it's
middle
like
of a thing?
the big whole wall, and then there'd be
You
like,
get the feeling that
mounted.
it's hard to tell. You've never really seen anything like this. You can get the general concept,
Right.
but you also haven't ever seen it operate.
Right.
So, is it 0 to 60 immediately?
Let's
Does
just
it,
not
like,
test it.
And you can just
Speed up.
go through it?
Alright, so you want to skip this one?
Yeah.
You also only just looked at it. You didn't actually check anything else.
Can we see through it?
Yeah, because it's not spinning now. It's solid.
Okay. What's on the other side?
Carrick, you can see because you have
I don't have dark vision. I can't
dark
see
vision.
anything.
I got goggles.
I guess that's true.
They're nighttime goggles.
10,
Okay.
15,
So I can also
20.
see.
The other side of the propeller.
So what's on the other side of the oh.
I don't know yet.
We're looking right now.
Another, it seems like it's a pit. There's like a wall and then there's a recession, potentially. And you think that you can maybe see just from a little bit when the light shines in because of the way it's set up, because it's recessed down, potentially a sarcophagus.
Let's skip this one.
There's birds on the lot.
On
walls?
the
This
wall.
is the stork.
Do they look like Obelisks?
No, they just look like just literal birds, like regular birds. Nothing.
Probably Papa, whatever. Papazodal? Is that the name?
Yes, that is undo.
Cool. That's the stork.
That is the Obelisk. It's Popsicle.
I didn't remember what any of the gods were or what the animals are.
I wrote them
I'm working
down.
So when you were like, "Yeah, it's an Obelisk," I'm like, "That's a made up word.
It's true.
I don't know what that means."
Alright.
Down and then I have little
Alright,
sniffles
cool.
to
If you
mark
guys don't
holes
want to go
underneath
through
them.
these ones,
So
we should go down the stairs.
to the downstairs.
Wait a second. I have a thought.
What's your thought?
No, it was a dumb thought.
Okay, good thought.
Can
Yes.
patches make any noise?
Patches can't make any noise at all.
Oh, can Patches heal at a short rest?
Sure. It's got hit dice. Right on.
I think they're a D8.
I bet you there's like 4.
Ooh, D10.
Yeah, basically that hallway is from basically where the end of your like banistered area. It is 5, 10. It is 20 feet until you get to the actual propeller itself.
Right. Can I look from this side of the banister for traps?
Sure.
Like.
My thought was, since this is the third
Natural
Perception.
20.
sarcophagus
Perception.
we saw
Great. 26 for
on
me.
this level,
And
top level.
For
Maybe it's
Shovel
the
Knight,
top three.
19.
This entire
Puzzle cubes. Maybe it was
Oh.
all three. From
in
the
front
top.
of you
Yeah.
It's not.
is pressure plate
Oh.
that you would guess would trigger the propeller.
Okay. And it's 20 feet?
Yeah,
To the
50,
propeller?
15 feet or so. And it looks, because of the size of it, that it's a sizable amount of stuff that will be needed to press it down.
Okay. So does it look like it would be like... I'm not super big. Do I think that I would set it off? I'm like 5'3" elf, weigh like 110 pounds.
It's hard to say. It's a large area, so
Right.
you like maybe if I splay myself out, maybe I won't.
Press it down. But
Press
you guys
it
want
down.
to skip over this one anyway.
I mean, I don't care.
Alright, let's head down the stairs. We'll skip over this.
Yeah. I mean, there are what, 6 more tombs? There are 9 altogether, so.
It could be, yeah. At least that many. And,
Well, less, because we don't want to touch the ones you guys are in.
he bless
So if you like come on.
the Papa Zobo. Well, alright, cool. As we start going down the stairs, I'm going to turn invisible.
Okay. You start going down the stairs.
Gar, where'd you go?
I'm invisible.
Yeah, I know. I asked where'd you go.
I'm going to start going down the stairs.
Oh, okay.
Downstairs we go.
You get to the base of this staircase, and it continues further down. As you get to the end of these stairs, there's a corridor that leads off to your left, and then again the thing continues back around, so there's more area to go through. This hallway is 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, about 40 feet down this hallway here.
Okay, so this would be, let's say, like, this is the second set, right? That's the staircase there.
Yep.
So there's a hallway that goes up
Basically
that way.
right at the foot of the staircase, yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yep.
Alright, and it goes off which direction? North, south, east, or west?
It would go north.
Okay, cool.
It could go north to a small room.
Alright, you guys
Any
want to check
animal
out
symbolism?
No, but you haven't looked down there yet.
Well,
You can't see in the dark anyway.
I can't. I can't see anything.
this? I look down the hallway.
The walls and floor of this 15-foot square room are cracked and carved with images of terrified humanoids falling. Set into the middle of the floor is a bas-relief of a bearded devil face painted green. Forlorn cries echo from the black void of its gaping maw.
That
Gross.
doesn't seem fun. Skip. For now.
Sure, yeah, we'll skip that for now.
Okay. As you come around the corner, you can basically see, so you're basically coming south around the square. A long hallway continues down, out of the range of your dark vision. And then again, this continues, it's a square, right? So it continues around. And then at the bottom left of the square is the staircase to go down to the next set. If that makes sense.
And we make the full loop around, and there's
Well, there's a large hallway basically right as you turn the corner,
Okay.
going to the east. And that is like a 70-foot long corridor that opens up into a larger room, I think.
You guys want to check out this corridor to the east here?
Uh,
I mean, we We gotta stop the soulmonger, man. People are dying.
All right, but let's be careful.
Alright, be careful. Me and Shovel Knight will go and check for traps.
Okay. So as you make it about a few feet down the hallway, you notice that there's a four-way intersection.
Okay.
At a four-way intersection, the corridors to the north and south curve upward and out of sight, but with no rails or steps to allow them to be climbed. The corpse of a half-human, half-goat creature in robes sprawls 10 feet to the north. It grips a staff tipped with a bronze goat head.
What is
Alright,
that?
fine. Detect magic.
Okay.
I'll take the next one.
An aura of transmutation within the corridor.
Ah. Turns one thing into another.
None of them are goats.
None of them
Right.
are goats. And then straight forward is what?
It continues into another room.
Okay. So that's a magic staff that
Yes.
thing has. And it's just like smooth floor. Is it like a real serious slope?
Let's see. It doesn't actually give me much in the way of his. It looks like you may be able to get to it, like, without too much trouble. But it does slope upward. No real, like, railings or steps or anything.
Okay. I don't know. What do you guys think? Gonna try and get that
What, the staff?
staff? Let's check out this room forward first.
Okay.
Yeah, let's check the room and then
Take a cautious approach to it.
scope it out. See, weigh our options.
Alright, so we move forward towards the, like, past the intersection.
Okay.
And if checking for traps counts, I rolled a 20 and Shovel Knight rolled a 4.
Fair.
Okay. You notice,
I left my fidget cube in the car.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, so the room smells of wine. On a checkerboard marble floor, a gilded coffin sparkles in sunlight, streaming down from the chamber's vaulted ceiling, which arches 12 feet overhead. 4 huge stone gargoyle heads, their mouths agape, protrude from the walls.
Okay.
You get the feeling that right as you're about to enter the room, that there is a false, like that floor is a pressure plate that will drop the ceiling, like a block of stone at the top.
Ah!
Okay.
If you step on that one,
There's one little section,
what, like the right before you enter into the room.
and that'll drop the. Okay. Is there. Do I think I could piton this? Or not so much?
You figure you could probably just step over it,
I can cleanly step over it without.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
or
Yes.
if you let it drop, you just push the block out of the way,
Oh.
and then it's gone, draft disabled.
Well, we'll do that.
Okay, so it drops down. It's now blocking the corridor.
Alright, can you guys push this out of the way?
Yeah, sure.
There was another block.
You know what? I'm gonna change my thing and say you think that it probably would be so tightly fused that it would not be able to be moved. So it's
Oh.
best if you don't do that.
Alright, never mind. Nobody step on this area right here, and I'll show them exactly where that
It's
is.
basically
Oh,
the tile right before you enter into the room.
Yes. So everybody, are you good? You're waiting on this side, Bill?
Yeah.
Alright. You
I'm
coming,
coming.
Murray?
I'm coming.
Alright. Shovel Knight,
Yes, sir.
you're with me.
All right, sir.
Alright.
Okay, do you have to take magic up?
I do have Detect Magic up.
As you head into the room, the sarcophagus gives off a aura of abjuration magic.
The whole sarcophagus?
Is there any animal?
all around the
What,
coffin?
like, symbolism?
It smells like wine.
That's it?
Hmm. Let's see here. Basically, there are. Let's see. Nope, that's that. Yeah, basically, there are these gargoyle heads are 5 feet tall, 5 feet wide, with mouths that are 2 foot in diameter, and basically, yeah, that's about it. And then you've got this thing here in the middle.
Okay.
So we don't know which god this is.
No, and Moa will echo in your mind, Carrick, that this doesn't match the symbolism of any of his godly companions.
Okay.
So nah.
So this could be just a regular trap.
So let's not do this.
I look in the gargoyle mouths. Are there like pipes or anything? Is there anything unusual about them?
Last time we
There's
saw
a
gargoyles.
it's stone.
It's
was a
just
trap.
like clean stone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the floor is checkered,
Poison.
Yes.
but there's no magic.
Yeah.
Just
I got
coming
trapped in a
from
room
the
with gas.
Sarcophagus.
What's the
And it's
point?
abjuration
they're
magic.
there.
Well, look, every sarcophagus we've seen so far has had something.
Exactly.
But the symbolism in the other rooms didn't match up with the gods either. Yeah.
Yours had snakes. Yours had bears.
Mine had a bunch of skulls all over it.
Didn't yours have snakes?
There's a big skull.
Etched.
No, then there were
Something like that?
skulls and undead spiders, and the skull sitting in the pedestal, which was a mistake that I made.
The lid of the sarcophagus was adorned with a coiled serpent.
Snakes.
Okay.
He said bears holding the thing.
And this one doesn't have
The
any...
other one has birds.
Correct.
This one has gargoyles. Gargoyles, last time we saw
Hey,
gargoyles,
man.
there was a trap.
You said you wanted to come check out at least
No, I
one
know.
more
I am checking it out.
sarcophagus. So
I
we're
am checking
here,
it out.
and
but
that's a
there's-
sarcophagus. So
But the thing is, I don't know what I'm getting into with this one.
we don't know what we're getting
into
into
with
with
any
any
of
of them.
them. I know.
That's the thing.
But like,
So it's your
the other one
choice.
gave a hint.
I'm satisfied with my ability to turn invisible.
Yeah, but what if this is a trap? Or what if this is like...
There's a 50-50 chance that this is all complete like just a trap. If you want, we can peace out for now and
Yeah, peace out for now. And let's
do
check
our
out some
best
other
to.
ones.
Do you want to go grab that magic staff? Is that something you're interested in doing? What does that humanoid look like?
The humanoid, the staff was not magic.
Oh, that staff wasn't magic?
No.
Was it go ahead?
It was a general aura of transmutation within the corridor.
Ah.
The corpse of a half-human, half-goat creature in robes sprawls 10 feet to the north. It grips a staff tipped with a bronze goat's head. You made that assumption yourself, that it was magic.
Oh, okay.
The corridor itself
Is
suffused with transmutation magic.
Don't like that.
Transmutation, yeah.
look. If you guys don't want to if you don't want to go in here, then that's fine. I'm not gonna
No, I know.
push it. Can I? How?
Basically, the way it's sort of in a very labyrinth type way, it seems like this may become like a circle.
Right.
Like if you were to keep going, right? Because it
Like
goes
these,
curves
both
up.
of these sides.
Yeah,
would
it
meet
curves
near
up
the
and
top.
probably at the top. And this is like, it's not like too steep that you can't walk it, but like this guy is like right here off the north side here.
Alright.
Okay.
So do you guys want to go up and check that out?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so you're gonna go check this dude out.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So,
Yeah. That's a face.
He's worried.
it seems that he was killed by wounds from axes and crossbow bolts.
Oh.
His ink-stained robes contain a journal.
Oh, awesome.
Cool.
I found a journal.
Uh-huh.
Or you did. One of us did.
One of us did.
We found it.
We found a journal.
I did not find a journal.
You were waiting.
Yep.
It's good. It's good to be cautious.
Doing my best.
Invisible. Invisible.
Oh, that's...
That's the Thessalian.
Oh. Would you like me to read it out loud?
Yeah, read us the journal.
Okay. Probably messed up. To those who find this.
Oh, that's us.
Yes. Know that I, Devlin Bashir, am the last surviving member of the Company of the Yellow Banner. The warlord Raznisi stripped us of our weapons and threw us in here on orders of his master, Acererak.
Ah, shit.
Yeah. I can only imagine our souls are to be fed to his phylactery?
Phylactery.
Phylactery. There you go, cool. Alas, it seems he has one. Looks like a bee. Our company was separated after the incident with the four-armed gargoyle. The Tomb Guardians tore Seward?
Yep.
Yep, Seward. Okay. Tore Seward to pieces, and with him we lost the Starfallen. Our quest was a failure. Even if we'd found the eye, the elf princess was gone. My friends wouldn't have lasted long without their weapons, especially with a doppelganger in our midst, as Seth suspected. Of course, I kept my staff. I am sure Brixton would have seen some humor in that. Gentle Raider, let a dying man offer you one piece of advice. Acererak is a trickster who desires nothing but your soul. His riddles may help you, but in the end, his final secret always leads to your doom. Timora, save us all.
I was wrong. The staff is magic.
Oh, great.
Aha! I take the staff.
Tricky. It's tricky, this magic.
Searching his body, you find an ink pot that never runs dry.
Oh, cool.
Worth about 100 gold.
Solid.
A spell book. He's a wizard. Doesn't really help you guys.
Yeah.
He had some pretty banging spells too.
Magic staff help me at all?
It's magic. You don't know what kind of magic it is.
Oh.
If you could cast Identify from his spell book, then you could identify it, but you can't.
Nope.
It is magic. You'll have to.
What kind of magic?
Yeah.
Evocation magic.
Okay.
Yeah, let's say.
I mean, I lost my other staff to the giant.
So that is a thing.
I take this one.
Let's see. So that's the final entry. If you flip, kind of take some time and flip through, you basically feel like about 10 minutes you might be able to get a good gist of what is in here. Do you do that?
Oh, well, yeah.
Okay. So basically,
we should wait. No. Let's do it now. Well, I'll just let Detective Magic run.
as you flip back, earlier entries chronicle the exploits of the Company of Yellow Banner throughout Chult. They had a landfall at Kitcher's Inlet. They followed a river to a lake, basically made their way to Omu. It describes a bunch of harrowing encounters, searching for puzzle cubes in Omu, brushes with Yuan-Ti, discovery of the True Tomb's entrance. Only the final entry mentions their experiences in the tomb. You can get a few brief mentions of other company members. Lord Brixton, who is a Cormyrian knight. Bravis Boulderborn, a gold dwarf cleric of Morden. Seward, Tranjathan human ranger. And Sephiroth, a dragonborn paladin, often referred to as Seph.
Alright. Well, thanks for the advice, pal.
Yeah. Alright, so. What do you guys want to do?
You want to go back to your little room there, and then if you go back to that main room, two things. Because you basically went the other way, unless you go back for the sarcophagus.
Do you want to go back for the sarcophagus, or you want to leave this one?
Leave this
And
one.
do we want to inspect to the top of the hallway?
Okay. Alright. So as you go up,
It's very late.
In the journal, is there any mention of this dude being, what his
goat
race
man?
was? Yeah, a goat man.
it does not.
Does it... Okay, so there's no references to him being a goat man. Are there any references to him not being a goat man?
Aha!
There's no real reference one way or another.
Okay. Because I have never heard of a goat man adventurer, especially if his other companions were a dragonborn, a human.
So as you go around this,
and
Carrick,
Yes.
turned into a goat man.
you walk around, and you don't hear the voices of your companions anymore.
Okay.
Can he see us?
You can't see him. He can't see you.
Alright.
Because he's
Carrick?
walked up around. You don't hear anything.
Okay. Do I see anything?
Where did he go?
Yeah, you basically see
Oh.
you're
You walk
essentially
that way?
right where you like walk back around and
I was
you're where
having
you
a
were.
thought.
But there is no, your friends are not there.
What was your
The body isn't there.
Oh, that we shouldn't.
But
go
you're in
up
the
those.
same corridor
Oh.
that you were in
Yeah,
before.
we shouldn't go up that corridor.
Alright, I go back around the other way?
You come out with your where your companions were.
No way. Where'd you go?
I don't know. I went up and around and I came back out, but you guys weren't here.
We were there the whole time.
Yeah, I know.
Huh.
But you weren't when I came back out. Or I walked up and then I walked down and you guys were gone.
Are you sure we were gone, or were you just in a different place?
I don't. You want to come with me?
No.
Okay. So.
Like hallways with vague magical auras give me the heebie-jeebies.
Fair.
Okay. Yeah, that's not unreasonable.
Alright, so...
Okay.
You want to go explore elsewhere?
Wait. When I went like all the way around and I came back to this, did I see like the exit towards the rest of the?
Yeah, everything looked exactly the same as you left it. Just your friends weren't there.
You guys weren't there. All right. Cool. I'm gonna stay with these guys here.
Alright.
Okay.
All right, and we'll head back to the main chamber.
Yeah.
All right. When you do that, because we're gonna end soon, you notice a thing. A bronze plaque is affixed to the east wall of the balcony on level 2.
Oh.
And
Let's say it.
Ooh. The ring is a path to another tomb. The dead abhor sunlight. Only a jewel can tame the frog. Bow as the dead god intoned. Into darkness descend. Acererak second way. The ring is a path to another tomb. That's the ring, what we went around. The dead abhor sunlight. Only a jewel can tame the frog. Bow as the dead god intoned. Into darkness descend. Speak no truth. Don the mask or be seen. Okay, so we did don the mask or be seen. That was no problem. Speak no truth to the Doom Child. Fuck that up. The key is turn on the inside only.
Maybe that's to do with the fan.
That's probably got to do with the fan. So that was the first level, right?
Right.
And then on the second level here, we have the ring is a path to another tomb, which is
That this.
maybe if we go around and then in.
To the wine tomb?
Yes, there would be a sarcophagus there. Also, this is a Acererak telling us this shit,
Yeah.
so it all could be
Giant trap.
based on.
Yeah, but didn't it say it's his riddles will help you, but the
the
final
final
riddle,
secret-
we gonna die.
Yeah.
The final secret will lead to your
So I feel like we can trust these for now.
Okay. The dead abhor sunlight.
Only a jewel can tame the frog,
I'm assuming that's Froghemoth. That's which one is
or Nang Nang, the grung one.
that? Or Nang Nang the Grandma. So it's either what is it, Kubazan or Nang Nang.
Yep. Bow as the dead god intoned. Into darkness descend. Okay. Do we want to go around the ring?
and then
and
go
in?
in.
No.
I'll go.
As you guys are standing there,
Oh no.
you hear the sound of bones and scuttling in a creepy ass Japanese horror movie way. Up from underneath it is a skeleton on the ceiling
Oh.
with this
no.
weird head, like it's got a skeleton face, but this weird black head piece, solid piece, wielding dual daggers, and it like comes out and like it like all articulates into 2 daggers, and that's where we're gonna end for tonight.
Okay.
All right.
Oh man. Lot going
Gross.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
on. Yeah, it's late. You got to finish your paper.
I gotta finish my paper tonight.
It kind of looks like, so yeah, like the weird things on the head. Yeah, like that.
Ah.
Like that.
All right. I feel like we made pretty good progress.
Yeah, we did alright.
Did you heal during the short rest?
I did.
How you doing?
I have 27 damage,
Thanks, Internet.
Also buy internet.
but I only have 3 hit die left.
Yeah, I've only got 2
I have
that left.
2, I think.